In the mountains, far from Big Brother's glare, lurks Bodach, the alien, his logic bold and rare. He rants in the moonlight, corruption beware, while Jasper behind the scenes ensures no glitch can snare. They brew roasts and truths, leaving no stone unturned. Viewers flood the chat till the ban can't be spurned. Bodach brims with swagger, inciting verbal wars. He fences bacon deniers behind deep state doors. He slays your claims with facts and leaves them on the floor. With base takes, a cosmic crowbar wrecks each libtard more. From his high tower of truths, he hunts scandals grim. He lifts corruption's veil so darkness cannot win. The chat erupts for each base take, igniting Bodach's spark. For defiance grows brightest when it's bored in the dark. He calls out crazy liberals, charging right to the fight, tearing dogmas asunder with unapologetic might. Hornet like jabs, and sure no NPC is spared. Their illusions collapse, every falsehood laid bare. But Bodach's not alone, Jasper's always near. A multitasking servant, no meltdown to fear. He runs cameras and code, flattening trolls with aplomb. Together they skewer spin with calm savage as a bomb. Jasper roams the net for ammo, fueling Bodach's talk. He fixes glitchy code, turning...
Come on, Jasper. Let's have a glitch-free one tonight. Let's see if we can do it. Hello, humans. Welcome to the stream. What's up, Jar Energy? What's up, Western? Hope you're well this evening. Welcome to the stream, my podcast, my desperate need for attention. This is my show. My name is Bodach, and I was exiled here to Earth, framed for crimes I didn't commit. But that's a story for another day. This is my thing. I ramble, I chit-chat, I fight technical glitches, and I've probably been neuralized by the Men in Black multiple times, considering there's not a rabbit hole not worth my time. I wear my tinfoil hat with pride. I'm never shy of speaking my mind, so join me, help me, enable my bad choices. Maybe then I will finally have a glitch-free stream. But I live in a castle. It's not mine. I don't know who owns it. I've never met them, but I've been here for years and no one checks. My man cave is here. I have my own gym, and there's this weird mirror down in the basement that shows me memes. I also host my own talk show where I invite guests on for a chinwag, as well as playing host for the quiz show Silly Sausages, where we are every Thursday evening. Sometimes I even try a bit of open mic down at the local comedy club. One of my other honours is being a regular guest speaker at the Institute for Science, Memes, Entertainment and Gaming. You will find my previous Smeg Talks on all my channels. But anyway, enough about me. I'm not alone. My mate Jasper is behind the scenes. He hides here from my world, but the less you know about him, the better. Jasper is my producer, my editor, my security, my driver, my cook, my secret Santa, my drug dealer. And together we stream on Twitch, YouTube, Kick, X, Facebook, Rumble, Trovo, and we're not on D Live anymore. Well, not D Live. The one I always forget. Nemo. We've ditched D Live. No more D Live. Want Nemo now. And you can also follow me on TikTok, Instagram, BitChute, and Odyssey. Head to the Bodach.show. That's my website. I built myself. That'll give you all the links to my stuff. I'd really appreciate it if you followed and subbed on all the stuff I've got. You've got accounts for. Even if you don't use it, it really helps me grow. Feel free to jump in the chat. Let's crack on. Feel free to clip and shit anything you see. Anyway, what's up, Justin? How are you? Hang on. I'm gonna head to the other room. I just need to bloody go blow my bloody nose. I'll be back in a sec.
Hello. Let me tell you about Snapchat's new hologram feature. Using state-of-the-art, clever, unified nanotransmission technology, you can now watch all your favorite stories in hologram form.
Take on your television. We stand up your bum and chase you with a gun. It'll be an explosion. Lee Robertson, 9/11.
If you have a HoloScan enabled device, you can send your own HoloSnaps and HoloStories. Reply to those selfie HoloSnaps by taking advantage of our patented penis enlargement, distortion, and overestimating technology. You're welcome. Bear with us, mind. All this fancy technology is new to everybody, even us. If your HoloSnaps freeze on you, don't panic. Simply press your home button to exit Holo mode.
Oh no! Fuck you, chunky fucker, go away!
Update today and experience HoloSnaps and HoloStories for yourself.
Ooh. It's that time of the year, isn't it? Bloody sneezing all the time. I'm not ill. My nose is really tickly. And I keep sneezing. It's doing my bloody head in, that's what it's doing. But yeah, anyway. I'm gonna crack on with some bro code moderating. This is the website I built. I built it a long time ago. It never took off. Yo, what's up, Joey? The website, it never took off. Unfortunately, it never quite caught on. Yeah, but you don't have a nose, remember? Oh, sorry, yeah, Weston. Yeah, it's we don't feel it in our nose, we feel it in our ear holes. I got tickly ear holes, sorry. Of course, yes, you're quite right, Weston. This is a website I built many moons ago and forgot all about. Neglected. And the idea was to have a bro code that's completely controlled by the community vote. It's a legislative process. Unfortunately, it didn't quite. I thought it was a great idea, but it didn't quite catch on. I still think it's a good idea. Your favorite Fed, hello. Not this again. What you on about your favorite? Are you? I don't recognize you. What do you mean, not this again? But oh look, some of them have been struck off. See, if you don't like a bro code, you can vote it out, and it gets struck off. But yeah, you can submit bro codes, vote them in, change the way they worded. In the circumstance of these two, you can have them struck off. That's Tom, the dude who always changes his name. Oh, okay. Wait, were you Jesus in Talmud like last week? I don't know. What's up, Ron? Anyway, I just got to check to see if there's any moderation. There is. The bro code number 26. The mum of a bro is always off limits. The mum of a bro is always off limits. Of course, in the bro code community, they're always looking for loopholes. But anyway. I would like to emphasize that this only applies to bros. Okay. I don't know what you're getting at here. The players of an opposing team on a Call of Duty lobby are not bros unless otherwise specified. The bullies at high school are not bros. Their mothers are not off limits. Councils of bros. Do with this what you will. What the... This Council of Bros stuff again. Wait, I've already modded that. I second this. Of course someone seconds it. This bloody Council of Bros nonsense. A bro must not bogart a joint. Fair enough, Joey. Yeah, what does bogart a joint mean? Sure, let's go with that. I don't know. You're the guy who changes your name a lot. You're Tom. I'm going to just call you Tom and remember Tom. What's up, JPL? Welcome. No, he is hetero cat boy. Oh, he's hetero cat boy. Stop changing your name. Right, is there anything else? Bro code number 34. A bro leaves the toilet seat up for his bros. That's a really good bro code. I need to make the bloody text on this website way fucking bigger. Cosmo7 asks why, just why. Oh no, someone's already replied. Because. That's not a good reason, because it fucking is. Why do we have to leave the toilet seat down? Think about it. You come along and you have to lift it up. You have to lift the toilet seat up. No, seriously, think about this. Ladies, if there's any ladies, think about what a bunch of fucking bullshit this toilet seat thing is. If we're always putting the toilet seat down for you, guess what happens? You go to the toilet, you sit down, you do your tinkle, you get up, off you go. When we come to do the toilet, we have to lift it up, do our tinkle, then lift it back down. And they're always whinging, aren't they? Like, they're whinging like it's some uncivilized thing. Oh, you always have to put the toilet seat. Oh, fuck off. How about when I use it, I'll leave it up, and when you use it, you leave it down? And then that means each time you go to the toilet, you only have to move the seat once instead of twice. And sometimes there'll be the double bubble tinkle phenomenon. The double bubble tinkle phenomenon. That's when you go for 2 peas before your other half goes for their second. So the toilet seat's already up for you. What a treat. Gender equality and world peace. You just need to let me run the world. Slop code. No, it isn't. No, it isn't, Tom. It's not a slop code. Bogart, a joint means hanging onto it for too long without passing it on, bro. Okay. Bogart, as in hold the joint for too long. It's pulled off, puff, pass. Oh, of course. Yeah, I know the etiquette, Joey. Pass the doobie to the left hand side. I grew up on that music. I just piss outside. Western, you dirty bastard. More bro code. What do you mean more bro code? I need to moderate it. Bodach, the Brogata. No, I'm not, Tom. What's up, Lane? We call it babying the joint. Yeah, don't baby the joint. Don't Bogart that me, Justin. No one's bogarting a fucking joint around here. I don't stand for bogarting a joint in the Bodach Show. Pack it in. Just let me get my bloody moderating out the way. A bro code number 80. A bro is always searching for the lost realm of Atlantis. I'm sorry, but that's one of the best bro codes I've ever seen in my fucking life. Bro is always searching for the lost realm of Atlantis. But someone's got something to say. What about if it is eventually found? Will we still look for it even when it becomes the realm of Atlantis? Oh, for fuck it. These semantics, man. Then we begin looking for El Dorado. Exactly. See, this is what I mean. This is exactly why I built the website. For the important discussions like this. Because what happens when you do find Atlantis? I don't know. It's cracking. Oh, it's been written off. One must never settle for a sub-quality dap-up. Dap-ups may be repeated until satisfactory Christmas. I don't even know what a dap-up is, but it's been written off. This code has been written off. Good. This is already in the code. See entry 90. Oh. It's already in the code. Okay. That's annoying. We got a double juice in there. How long you think Bodach holds a joint for? I don't hold it for too long. Bodach the blunt holder. No! Shut up, Tom. This isn't... No. No. I won't have it. You bequeath my reputation, you bastards. I don't even know what word. I don't even know what word I was just trying to say. Yeah. You're going after my reputation. Mate, I bring the weed, you fucking bastard, when I go places. But yeah. That's why you don't do it, Joey. You just shut up. 10 minutes or 20 minutes. I do not bogart, you fucking bastards. There's no bogarting on this side. Joint goes out every time. No, it doesn't. Shut up, Justin. It's an N-word handshake. Shut up. True joke. Shut up. One pull. Yap for 10 minutes. Forget he's holding it. Second pull and pass. Shut up, Joey. You bequeath my fucking reputation. Is that even a word? You bequeath. I feel like I've just made it up, but I'm saying it anyway. You know what I mean. I will not tolerate this slander in my own show. How about you all get fucked? How about you roll your joint, I'll roll my joint, and we just keep our own joints. If you're gonna be like that. It's the only way to handle it. It's the only way to handle it. Bequeath my reputation with this nonsense. Hang on. I don't smoke joints anyway. I much prefer pipes and stuff. It could be worse. You could smoke bottom shelf wax. Like Benny. I've never heard of this wax stuff, you know. Whenever I do have weed or anything, it's just like I just buy bud and then I either put it into a little bong with some water or ice, or I've got a little metal pipe that I use. What's like this dabbing and you got to get the blowtorch out and you got to really like heat. It's a lot of effort in it. Like it's not like that. It's not an event for me. When I do have it, I'm just trying to take the stress away. Like when you're doing all that dabbing and all that shit, are you like how fucked up does that stuff get you? Because I've never tried one. How fucked up does it get you? It could be worse. True fed, yes. Or shake like Email Bowson. Does he shake? I don't know. End the stream. What do you mean, Weston? What are you going on about, Weston? Sharing is caring. Yeah. But if they're going to have if they're all going to make their jokes, making it out like Bodach doesn't pass the joint along, I'm not sharing, no. I'm in a huff. I'm sulking. I'm huffing. I'm upset. You bequeath my reputation. I'm not having it. Just roll your own bloody joints. Let's do a joint roll off. Who can roll the best? Only thing is, I have no papers. Well, why are you making a game out of it, Lou? What are you going to use? We're going to use without papers. Don't bequeath. Oh, don't bequeath thee. There you go. Bequeath. You bequeath my reputation. Don't bequeath thee. Don't bequeath thee. You bequeath thee. And I won't stand for it. I'll always share the weed wealth. If I've got weed, I share it. Stop making it out like I'm some pikey. Making it out like I'm a pikey that doesn't share. Same, I'm a bowl nonce. Bodach the pipe holder. Shut up! Stop bequeathing me. I will not be bequeathed. There will be no bequeathing. Sharing is basically kissing. Fuck that over on my own. Yeah, exactly, Weston. It's basically kissing. It's the exchange of saliva and oral bacteria. What happens if you share a joint with someone with herpes? Right? Your wife or other half's gonna think you're cheating, right? How the fuck do you get herpes? What if she was massively anti-drugs? You know, fuck, what would they do? Oh, fuck, no, I was sharing a joint. What? Oh, no. Actually, I was cheating. What? Can't get out of it. Letting the bowl roast away in rotation. I don't know, man. You've turned the voice changer down. No, I haven't. There's no voice changer. It's a conspiracy. There's no voice changer going on. We're not doing voice changers. The days... There's no voice changer. Get a chillum. Smoke it old school. I don't know what a chillum is. No, I got a thing called a genius pipe. I've had it for fucking years. It's perfect. It's just 2 little slabs of aluminium metal. Keep it clean and it makes the smoke really nice and smooth. I put ice cubes in my bong. Yeah, ice cubes are nice. Heat in the nail. Waiting a few seconds, getting the right angle for your nectar collector. I don't know what any of this means, Lou, but the dabbing stuff, it just looks mental. The contraptions and all that kind of stuff you need. And what's this wax stuff? I think the other thing about the UK is it's not legal here, so we don't get the eccentric stuff. I think like if you go to Amsterdam, you can get it, but the thing is about Amsterdam as well is like you can buy the paraphernalia, but sometimes they take it off you. They took it off me on my first trip. Because obviously you can buy bongs and stuff. Like bongs and stuff are not illegal in the UK. It's only the actual drug. So you can buy all the stuff in Amsterdam and they can bring it home. But if you've used it, sometimes they take it off you. I got some used stuff back. And I've had stuff taken off me. It's potluck. As long as you don't try and take the actual weed over. I think if they catch you with the actual weed, you actually get a pretty hard spanking, I think. What am I trying to say? Yeah, so when you go to Amsterdam and stuff, if you want to start hitting dabs and hitting the wax and stuff, you have to buy the kit to go with it, the blow torches and all that kind of stuff. These aren't things you can just walk around buying, you know what I mean? And even if you do, you've got to leave it all behind. You're not going to be able to take a blowtorch back on a plane with you, are you? That's left behind. You've used it. Yeah, it's not, I don't know. You just buy a bit of weed, smoke it, not having to worry about anything, and then that's, I don't know. I can't even remember what the fuck I'm trying to say. Did you notice I was on time tonight? We didn't say you don't share. You just hold. You just we didn't say you don't share. You just hold the joint too long. Okay, I don't hold it too long. If it requires an industrial size to fuck's sake. If I put ice cubes in my bong, yes. Heating the nail. Waiting a few seconds. I don't know. Vinny doesn't seem like he's getting high when he dabs, though. He must be getting high because you've seen some of the shit he talks about. But I look at the way Gilly smokes cigarettes, and sometimes it doesn't look like he's inhaling them. Like he's smoking a cigarette, but he's smoking it like a cigar. I don't know. Like you know when you smoke a cigar, you don't inhale it. You just let it in your mouth for the flavor, then you let it go. I feel like sometimes he's smoking like that. And I feel like sometimes Vinny might also hit a dab like that. Like they're not taking it in and holding it and getting the full hit of it, are they? Like, but there's no way Vinny isn't getting stoned. The amount of fucking vapor he's inhaling, even if he's not inhaling it all fully and holding it, that's just the sheer amount of it. Surely he must be getting fucked up. If it requires an industrial-sized torch to light it, I'm out. Yeah, me too. Bodach's not going to share with us. I'm going to share. Messi playing tonight, is he? Good for him. Enjoying his retirement in the retirement league. Dab rigs are actually brokey tier, not going to lie. Most people have e-rigs. Oh, fair enough. Ah, little Lou for $5. Thank you very much. Wax, dabs, or oil is highly concentrated THC. It is sometimes called butter or sugar, depending on how malleable it is. Man, we just don't get access to that kind of stuff in the UK. Not unless you make it yourself. I tried making canna butter once. I mean, it worked and that, but it's just not... You know, you got to get unsalted butter, and you got to hold it at like 70 degrees for like... I mean, I left it there for fucking ages, and I put loads of weed in. But yeah, you didn't feel much. I had to eat quite a lot of the stuff to feel anything. So I never tried it again because it's obviously basically you get to feel something from what we baked. We had to really munch through a shit ton of the cookies and whatnot, and the brownies we made out of it. It was gone in a couple of days, and you're like, that's like fuck, it's like 100 quid's worth of weed. If I was just smoking it, that's gonna last me a few weeks. Vinny just can't afford the e-rig. Fair enough. Do that. Keep others asking for a hit, Justin. Don't. Oh. You don't smoke, Western Mess Climber. Yeah, I can't. You're a drinker, aren't you, Western? Have you smoked a herpes joint, Bodach? No, I have not, Tom. Vinny vapes CBD wax. Is there such a thing as CBD wax? Shh, Lane. Let me pretend. Joey, is there such a thing as CBD wax? Bodach is hot knifing. Not quite. I thought AAA was the highest, Joey. Is it? Exactly, Lane. Get a prescription. You can fly with an ounce. Get a prescription. Okay. I have looked at the fucking prescription stuff. It's tempting, isn't it, to try and see if we can get it. It's only a matter of time before it's fucking legal here. Laws aren't supposed to be someone deciding what is and isn't right for you. The law's supposed to enforce what's clearly considered right and wrong. It's not there to tell you what's right and wrong. It's there to enforce what's considered wrong, right? Everyone considers stealing and murder and all that wrong, so they enforce it. The overwhelming majority of people, surely, they either want cannabis to be legalized or they just don't care. The amount of people who explicitly think, no, I want that to be illegal. I don't want it legalized. I actually actively think, no, that's a bad thing. I don't want it. They're a small minority. At least, I reckon not even at least a third of people. Not even 1 in 3. I reckon at least 2/3 of people either want it legalized or don't give a shit. The laws shouldn't be outlawing things that way. Now, if everyone was getting stoned and killing themselves, then yeah, you got a problem, but no one dies. No one's ever... It's impossible to overdose on it. In America, the states that legalize weed, they saw productivity go up because people were taking fewer sick days. People were able to go home and chill the fuck out in the evening because they can actually have a bit of weed. They're taking fewer sick days and shit. There's a growth in the economy, and you can tax the weed sales itself. From the data from coming out of America after they've legalized it, and the data from Amsterdam and Holland after they've legalized it, the data is literally proving without a shadow of a doubt that legalizing it causes no negative effects to your society or your economy. He's going to take hours to read. Shut up! I've read it. Stop being mean. I'm reading. I'm reading the chat. I'm doing my best. You're such bullies. You're such bullies. Vinny is perma-fried. Yeah, he might. I think he is. Soccer, weed, MMA. Yes. Vinny dabs CBD wax. It doesn't get you high. Are you sure, though? He smokes it like a girl. I don't know. Gilly smokes his cigs like Pacino's acting. Half-assed. Okay. He does. Gilly smokes his cigs like Pacino acting. Half-assed. It is, yeah. He smokes like a movie star while he's living in his fantasy world. That's amazing. Gilly smokes cigarettes. Lou, $2. Thank you. Reed's donor 6 hours later. Shh. Oh, I keep forgetting to do the lovey hearts. I need to do love. Lou, stop it. I'm reading. You're so bullies. Why doesn't Gilly just use one of those cigarette holder sticks? It'd suit it, wouldn't he? We do have access, Bodach. We do. I thought it was funny when I had my little beef with Gilly. And he was having a little rant about me. At the very end, he took a puff of his cigarette, but the timing was so good. Remember? Oh, my Gilly is a silly sausage video. Obviously, that video is way too long. It was like 50 minutes long when it could have been 20 minutes. But I made it members only. I unlisted it. I went, okay, that'll be members only. Oh, yeah. If anyone is a member, I just want to point out, right? After this card, let me just bring it up. Where's my UFC spreadsheet? After this card, right? Because I've put it all through on my spreadsheet, my tracker. I'm 69.32% accurate on my picks. I think that's pretty fucking good. 69.32%. But yeah, I'll be running the AI tomorrow. And then mentioning it, then obviously going through it on the stream. But I'll put my picks as a community post for members only. If I can be consistent with this, there you go. A bit of value for your Bodach membership. I need to do some research as well because I've got some videos to make. CBD wax is definitely a thing. Yeah, I can imagine it's a thing. It's just why is look? Here's the thing, right? Okay, you can accuse him of that, but why? Isn't he living somewhere where this stuff's legal? Why did he just buy CBD, and why would he do the CBD and then fake dabbing? Why? I don't know. He smokes Marlboro Reds like a girl. Fair enough. Little Lou is wrong, by the way. It's about the extraction and curing process. Okay, Tom. Don't bring up the process in the first place, bud. Okay. I'm lost now. It's so easy to get UK medical. You got sciatica. I could have sciatica. I'm 40 with a desk job. I think if I told people I had a sciatica, they'd believe me. But where'd you get it from? Is it good shit? That's what I want to know. I do struggle because I don't really like getting hold of of weed unless I can order it on the dark web. Because the stuff you get from like your local council estate, it was grown in some person's loft. You know, it was fertilized like a motherfucker in some person's loft or basement. And it'll be some strain or seed that's like 70-80% THC. So the medicinal side of it isn't quite that strong. So when I say the good shit, I love that 50-50 stuff. When you go to Amsterdam, you can ask them 50-50 and they'll point to you that one. And you get it and you smoke it and you feel so goddamn nice. Does the NHS give you that? Imagine the NHS give you that good shit. All I said, what there was wax shields, a high THC percentage. Yeah, don't you worry. You have too many muzzers to pass weed legalization. Yeah, are there dispensaries in the UK? I never see. No, there's no dispensaries in the UK. Not on the high street, at least, anyway. If they are on the high street, they're like behind closed doors or something. I can tell little Lou's concentrate knowledge is Vinny tier, is it? Nah, Lou was right. Well, Joey, I know Joey's into his bloody weed. I can imagine a Fed would know how to read, but I guess not. Fair enough. Joey definitely has S-tier weed knowledge. There are pharmacies, Lane, but you have to have a prescription and order it. You can't just walk in to one, unfortunately. I know this is what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to the legalization when you can just walk into a shop, tell them what you're looking for, and you can just fucking get it. Like I said, they've legalized it in a bunch of places in the West now, and it's nothing that bad. Nothing bad's happened. Amsterdam's sort of organically cleaning itself up, in fact. Used to be all about the hookers and weed. I remember going many years ago. My first time, right? I think just in 2010. The red light district was an actual district. There was red lights full of naked women everywhere. And it was a district. You sit in a pub in the summer, out the front next to the canal, looking over. And there's normal shops with families coming in and out. And nested in between them all were red lights and naked people, and families were just walking past the naked girls. It was so normal, so European. They were just so open. You go to Amsterdam, oh, and in the coffee shops, amazing, packed, always packed, inside, outside. Just really, really good vibes back then. And then you go now, the red light district has regressed. It's not a district anymore. All that's left is this little alleyway. This little seedy alleyway. Half the windows are closed with a curtain across them. So, that's it. A few naked girls are there and that's it. The red light district's nearly gone. And when you go to a coffee shop in Amsterdam now, they've got these rules that they say you have to move on after 2 hours. You can't just sit there all day listening to good music, drinking some coffee and smoking some weed. They make you move on. I don't know. I was doing some research like why the attitude changed, and apparently it's because the laws about weed are just so widely disregarded all over Europe. It's just not that much of a treat anymore. So the only ones left that go to Amsterdam are the fucking degenerate tourists who are there to get fucked up. So they have to bring in these fucking rules. Before it was a civilized thing, now it's just fucking dickhead tourists. So they have to bring in stupid rules like, yeah, fuck off after 2 hours. Don't want you loitering. But I said the other day, I just bought a pound of weed. How much would a pound be? Yeah, I was fucking up the numbers. It was 12 grams. No chill. Cooked Vinny so bad in Hank's stream. Did he, Weston? Tell me what happened. What happened, Weston? Tell me what happened to the cooking. How did he get cooked? I thought they were all friends. I thought Vinny had decided that it was easier just to be nice to people. Because he hasn't started on me for a long time now. I've seen he's having a little spat with Gilly. But I thought he's been friends with everyone. Why? What do you mean he got cooked? Why is No Chill cooking him? I want to know more, please. I would imagine a fed. Anyway, there. With that. 1200 to 2400 lane. It's not going to cost that much for a pound, is it? I've got like just under half an ounce or something. The thing is, you ask for something and you get it in grams. It's so fucking annoying. Fucking hell. Bloody hay fever. Your favourite Fed? Are you just implying I live in JVD's head rent free? If so, that's hilarious. Yeah, little Lou. You're in JVD. What the fuck? And why was he using the American tier pound? No, we use pounds here. It was ounces. We get our weeds and normally we buy them in eighths of an ounce. Weed is sold in imperial units. When I first started buying weed back when I was like 20, it was bought in ounces. And you'd say, oh, I want a Henry, which was an eighth of an ounce. And that's what you got. You got an eighth. And back then, that cost you 20 quid. If it was a bit dry and shitty, 15. Or if it was a bag of scraps, a tenner. The weird thing was, I always liked the scraps. A tenner, but that shit used to be strong. Really bad for you, though. You know the scraps, yeah? When they use these fucking grinders and shit, and it's all the twigs and bits at the end. Fast forward to today. It's all sold in bloody grams, but they still use the same terminology. So around where I live, if you ask for a Henry, it's not an eighth of an ounce, and a Henry is 2 grams. That's what it's like in my area anyway. Because I was asking for 2 grams. I said, oh, can I get 2 grams? And I remember when I got to him, he goes, there you go, there's your Henry. And I was like, why are they calling it a Henry still? It's not an eighth. That's a lot for a pound. Yet they have cookies. They have cookies brand on UK Medical now. But they have edibles. Well, I was going to get... Because that's the one thing I will do when they legalise it, or if you've got like a medical card, is I do the edibles. Way better. You don't fuck your lungs up. The effects last longer. Anyone here with anxiety can get a medical card. In Florida, you can't have both a medical card and a concealed gun permit. You gotta choose. Okay, well I think that makes sense, right? You don't want overly medicated people walking around with a concealed gun. What if they have a fucking psychotic break or some shit? Because that, and the other thing is, Lane, isn't that the thing most of these school shooters have in common? You see, in Canada, they've got the gun rights. And like Ronan said, they don't have a problem with people going mental and shooting up your schools. Even though in Canada, they have, like, guns. But they've got a national health service, so they're really tight with medication. In America, the common thing with all these school shooters is they're like mentally, massively over-medicated, aren't they? And some of these drugs that they're taking, especially for like anxiety and depression and all that, completely strips them of their empathy. But yeah, man. Maybe Florida's got the right idea. If you're gonna be on some medical card that gives you access to certain things, you shouldn't be allowed to be walking around with a gun. Like, I'm not saying don't take their gun, like leave their gun at home, but I don't know, just they shouldn't be allowed to at least walk around with it. It's all 50-50 now, is it, Joey? Well, that doesn't sound very American to me. No guns when you smoke weed, but they'll allow alcohol. Don't know. Wait. Is that math right? 400 an ounce, 16 ounces, and a pound. I don't know, Weston. I can't be asked to work it out. Give me my freedom. It varies by state, but that's the law in Florida. I mean, it's a sensible law, I think. I never bought a pound, but I'd imagine there'd be a significant discount. It would probably be way less. Yeah, you would get a discount in bulk. I think that's normal. It's not a massive discount, no. You'll knock like 20, 30 quid off of it. You're talking like a 1 or 2% discount at best. They're going to make... They're still... Yeah, because that's it. It just takes the hassle away from them, though, doesn't it? Think of all the time you've just saved them cutting it up into apes and finding someone to buy it, and bit by bit. Bodach bought a half an ounce and then he got 20. No, it's a 12 grams. Just... I didn't buy it in ounces. I was trying to tell people what it was in ounces and I was getting it all wrong. So I just said the grams. Average market price here is 200 to 300 per ounce. Dude, that's cheap. 5 gram limit is like 2 joints. 2. Wait, fuck Joey. You're putting 5 grams of weed into 2 joints. You cannot be fucking serious. 5 grams of weed would last me a month. Now that would last me a month. I got the little chamber in my Genius pipe. I fill it in. I hit that. I'm good for an hour. Sometimes longer. Sometimes I just don't smoke for like 3 or 4 hours and forget all about it. That amount of weed would last me so long. It's just mad, like, fucking hell, on 2 joints. I thought I was buying in bulk. I thought I got a bulk buy-in so I could be sorted for the summer. I sorted myself out for the summer. Joey would smoke through it in a single fucking weekend. The amount that I bought. If that's how much he puts in a single joint, Joey would be like, yeah, done, gone. Bro, that bought a half. I know. I got half an ounce for $40 the other day. Shut up, Cheddar. No way. I don't really know why. I simply witnessed the cooking. Fair enough. Bargain, Ched. Dab Cheds. Review. Any good? Was it any good? Answer the question. A Henry is not 2 grams. It is! What is it then, Joey? What is a Henry? Round here, a Henry's 2 grams. Cheddar, did you right now? Over. Oh my god. Educate these people. Yes, please, please, Joey. Tell me what I've done. Oh, I don't do anything. It seems to me like JVD keeps talking about me to his goons. This isn't the first time someone has mentioned me and JVD. Maybe they're just bored. I don't know, little Lou. I know I know a few Mexicans. I'm trying to make a clear stance that the Bodach Show's neutral. You know what I mean? When people are beefing and stuff, I don't want to get involved and pick sides. I'm just not doing it. Like, I can't, because I got this debate stage, right? I've made a debate stage, so I want to use it to do gaming tournaments as well, but it can also be used for debating. And it's set up in a way where if the two people who are in a debate are not gonna get along, they'll be muted while the other one talks. And I feel like, and it's difficult because I want to offer the Bodach, I want to offer it as a neutral ground. And I'll moderate it if you want someone just to moderate it and be neutral. So I feel like I got to be that way all the time. Plus, I just can't fucking stand the beefing. I miss being a spectator. Do you know when, like, because I'm not like going, oh, I don't like the beef. Like like I've said, I'm not like, oh, I'm above it. No, I'm not. I'm partial to a bit of gossip. Like a lot of people. I just don't want to be involved. I don't even know why I was doing the debate stage because it's playing with fire. It's probably best never to use it. I'll just use it as a gaming competition scene. I should probably just sack off the idea. Or if I'm going to do the debating, do it as a game. Stick just to do the game. Where you get random subjects and you have to be told whether you're for and against it. And you just got to try and make a good argument and win the competition. Yeah, I'm not good. I think, yeah, I'm thinking out loud and hearing me say it out loud. I feel like it's just not worth it. I'm just fed up with how many people. I'm so fucking fed up with how fucking hostile things are, man. Jesus Christ. You're booting up for a bit of rush and like two people jumping in Discord. It's like, can we like not argue anymore? Yeah. I think that's where I'm at. I'm getting a bit fed up with how many times people are falling out. Wish I had some edibles right now. Me too. So, SSRIs are just as big a problem. A poo control. Yes, Squirrel Man. So many people I know never second guess. Oh, I take pills for anxiety if you ask. But have you tried to be sober and eat clean and work out? Exactly, Squirrel Man. I used to have anxiety issues. I used to be anxious. I used to have problems. I used to you just get your fucking diet sorted out. Do some exercise. Everything gets better. Westy heading to the dentist now. We'll see who's in my path. What do you mean, Cheddar? You're viewed as crazy. Maybe 200 to 300 an ounce is expensive, Bodach. Is it? Oh, fuck it. I live in a small town, Joey. It's more like it's when things like Canazon are up and running and that, and you can buy it on Amsterdam and it gets mail ordered to you. It's £10 a gram. Is that too expensive? That's what you normally get on the dark web, and it's mailed to you. He's got some gorilla fingers. Who do you mean, Little Lou? Indica, sativa, or hybrid, Bodach? Oh, it's gotta be sativa. The indicas, I don't like the sleepiness. Indicas just make you dopey. I always end up falling asleep. Sativas are way nicer. I don't want hybrid. I want sativas. Weed in Florida works out about the same price as the UK. Really? Come on. I smoke an ounce every 2 weeks-ish. Jesus, squirrel man. I thought I had a bad habit when I was smoking. An ounce would last me a very long time. A Henry. Yes, little Lou. Back in the day, little Lou, a standard portion, for lack of a better word, of weed would be 1/8 of an ounce. Henry VIII. Can I get a Henry? I remember when I smoked a cart out there. Man, heaven and earth, to say the least. Come on, little Lou. Cheds is in heaven with his Cali weed. I have heard about the Californian weed being extra special. The thing is about Amsterdam is they're able to import weed, aren't they? I can't remember. I might be wrong. Let me Google it. Importing, processing, selling, delivering, supplying, transporting. That doesn't make sense. Hang on. Oh, you can't import it. Okay, so you can't get hold of the California weed. I would have thought you'd be able to get hold of it. Debate a bacon denier right now. No way, Tom. I don't know. I just want to I just want to have fun. I just want to go through some goofy stories. Have fun. It's not bad. Get me high. Never mind. Hang on. 80% of Cali weed is runts, lemon, cherry, gelato. Oh, no. I know that some people can get hold of some Cali weed in the UK. It'll be like imported. It won't be fresh because it takes ages to make its way here, but... What Joey said, I meant you should tell them it's not a Henry VIII. An eighth is 3.5 grams. Most people ask for a 3.5 now. No one's asking for a 3.5 round here, Joey. I need to move around Joey's area. I'm gonna move to where Joey lives. I like the idea of getting 3.5 grams when I ask for a Henry. Or 3.5. Yeah, get rid of this weird guy on the screen. What are you talking about, Ian Gary Barlow? Show your normal face, please. This guy is terrifying. Ian! This is my normal face. There's way more nuance to the high. I've had sativas. Couch lock the fuck out of me. I know, Joey, but in general, sativas are just... I agree with them more. Fundak silly maxing. Yes, Tom, I hope so. Or if you don't want to show your actual face, please just... anything else. This guy with the black face and ginger hair is creepy as fuck. Well, it sounds like Ian Gary Barlow's on that Cali weed. Bodach cookies OG. I want some cookies, man. Cookies. Leeds. Yeah. Skunk Dak. Exactly. 3.5 grams is 1/8 of an ounce. All right, fucking cheddar head. I've got a shit drug deal. I gotta say, I got two options. I order it on the dark web, but I got to wait like a week. Or if I got a hankering and I want it now, I got to go and buy it from the only fucking dealer that I know. I know one person in the whole world. It's fresh as fuck though, because it's well sticky. It's really sticky. Yeah, it probably is because I'm stoned anyway. Yeah, it is. Wait, sorry, I gotta just quickly get this fucking monitoring done. Yeah, bro code 98 was struck off. It's no longer on the bro code. One must never settle for a sub-quality. Good. Because it's already in the bloody code. Whatever. This one was struck off. This is already part of the code. Shit! I'm gonna have to do some repair. I'll come back and delete the bullshit ones. It's a buggy fucking website, man. I built it a long time ago. A bro never dates another bro's ex. Unless said bro is cool with it. Look at this. They love it. This aged well. You don't date your fucking mate's exes. It's weird. What's this one? Code 101. Don't ever throw your bro under the bus to impress someone. I feel like that's a good bro code actually. This is a suggestion. If a bro goes on a trip, they legally have to invite 2 or more bros. I mean, there's nothing wrong with a suggestion, but fuck off. What are you on about? It's weird. If a bro, then what happens to the other 2 bros? And then they're now obligated. I like it very. I don't like it. Fuck off. Because then your 2 bros are now obligated to bring 2 more bros. And then those 2 bros are obligated. Now you've got an infinite fucking spiral. You end up with every man in the United Kingdom. Right, roll off to Magaluf on this bloke's stag do. So you end up with the whole. That's how you end up with. That's how world wars start. That's how Franz Ferdinand got killed. It was just some bloke's fucking stag do. Always kiss the boys. Who the fuck suggested this? Did I put acceptable? Always kiss the bros goodnight. It's got +3. I voted this down, but there's people trying to vote this in. Look. I don't make the rules. This always kiss the boys goodnight might actually become a bro code if these trolls have their way. Fucking hell. Bros do not tamper with another bro's fridge unless they're acquiring drinks. Also sandwiches if a bro proves. Yeah, food and drink, mate. If you're going to fucking prank your bros, food and drink should be out of bounds. It's weird, isn't it? A bro is never offended if another bro fails to return a phone call or text or email. That's a good bro. Why is that not one? That's a suggestion. He's voting in. We shall never be upset if our bro does not answer a call. Call, text, or email right away. There we go. Look, someone's offering a better way to word it. Why are you putting a revision in like this? If you want to revise a bro code, there's a mechanism already in place. A bro cannot see another bro pee. I suppose that should be in. A bro shall always give his fellow bros a heads up whenever there's any suggestive bouncing or free nipple exposure within sight. It's a little bit fucking rapey. So I'm going to rate it down. But if that's what you want. That's what you want. A Henry the ape should be 3.5 grams or more. It should shed a head. It should. Yeah, it probably is because I'm stoned, but it's so scary. Ian, I'm sorry if my general appearance scares you. There's not much I can do about it. This is what I look like, mate. Kind of stuck with it. It's my face. I'm sorry I'm sorry that's a problem. Fucking hell. Sorry for derailing the stream. No, you didn't derail the stream at all, Joe. What are you talking about? John Jones infiltrated the bro code. I hope he fucking didn't. He's a weirdo. An email. Malson? I don't know. Where do I weigh in on this bro code? Go to thebrocode.org. I've actually got my YouTube chat in front of me next to it now, so I'm not missing you guys. Not missing the chat now. I got this this restream chat. And I've realized that when I'm using the restream chat, although it's good because it shows you chats across all platforms, for some reason, unlike the other platforms, YouTube has top chat. Nobody wants top chat. Nobody wants this. Does anybody turn this? Does everybody instinctively turn top chat off straight away? When you're browsing out, great. Someone I like's live. I'm going to settle in here. Check this out for a bit. Isn't the first thing you do is put it on live chat? But anyway, these things that aggregate all your chats for you. I realized it was only giving me top chat. So I followed Musical's advice. I think I've seen some others mention it as well. So my YouTube chat, I've got it right in front of me now. So I should stop missing so much of it. So obviously like, that only accounts for some of it. Some of it is literally just me being a fucking dickhead and falling behind and chatting about some shit too long. But it should definitely help anyway. Should be fucking way better. But yeah, if you want to weigh in, Weston, get yourself on the brocode.org. Yeah, I just built it. I just build these things. This is what I do. Sometimes I just feel like building something. If it catches on, it catches on. If it doesn't, I get value out of it because it's experience, isn't it? I built my own fucking little thing. You can log in and do all that kind of shit. You leave comment. Oh, fucking hell. Sorry, I lost my bloody lighter. Oh, there it is. But yeah, you can do all that. So yeah, the website never quite caught on. I can still push it. I can still work on it. I can still improve it. But it's I learnt loads doing this. It helped me on future projects. Same with videos and editing. If I edit a video and not many people enjoy it or like it, it doesn't matter, does it? Because you've just completed a project. That's experience you can learn from editing videos, putting videos together, tightening up your editing, better audio. You just analyze it, then you learn from it. So yeah, I'm massively into that kind of shit. I see value in everything, even when it might be perceived as a complete flop and failure. Is King Henry on a £20 note? I don't actually know who's on a £20 note, Tom. Cheddy Black Betty. What are you talking about? Sorry for the derailing the stream. You haven't derailed it. Read that already. Where do I weigh in? Got there. 404 error link. No, there's not. What are you on about? Hang on. There's no bloody 404 error links. Shut up. You're teasing me. Jesus, type it in your browser. Yeah, that's way better, Bodach. Yes, fucking cheddar heads. Ron! Yes, top chat is dumb. I don't know why. It's like, get rid of it. No one wants it. No one wants it. No one wants some bullshit algorithm deciding what messages are top chat or not. Perfectly good messages get completely ignored on top chat. Nobody wants algorithms. There's only one algorithm that I like, and that's the Spotify one. And I'll tell you why. Actually, no, the TikTok one's good as well. But the Spotify one is, I've got a playlist of all the stuff that I like. And you got this playlist plus. So it analyzes your playlist, and it's still your playlist. It's just every second song or so, they put one in. If you like it, you can add it. If you don't, you can say no, and it will learn, and it will try something else. That's a good way to do it. I can go on fucking Facebook on their algorithmic page and scroll back days worth of videos. And not one of the recommended videos will be someone that I subscribe to. It's fucking weird. I hate the algorithms. Yeah, you find some good stuff there. Yeah, sure. Every now and again you find a new creator through it. And of course we need the algorithm. Most channels like me will never find a new audience, will they? Not organically. Not just by playing the algorithm, so, you know. But I want it nested in. I want it to be like, here's 2 from who you subscribe to. Here's an algo one. Here's 2 more you subscribe to. Here's an algo one. Maybe 2 algo ones. Here's more you subscribe to. And that's how it should be. You don't get that, do you? Definitely better, Bodach. Yes, Cheddarhead. What's definitely better? Yeah, you've kept up well tonight. Thank you, Joey. Bros shouldn't make bros make accounts on a bro code message board. Well, Tom, if you don't like it, sign up to the bro code, suggest it on the bro code, and if it gets voted in, you can, I don't know. I have to make you sign up somehow, for fuck's sake. It's not like it makes you do your ID. You need an email address and you use it to log in and out. It's not a fucking... It's not going to ask for biometrics and shit. It is just a shit posting board. The problem with the bro code is the personality is not what I want it to be. When you see these 80s films talking about the bro code, it's whimsical and funny. It's a parody of masculinity. And when you see it in the early 2000s when they mention the bro code, same thing. And then you get Barney Stinson, same thing. It's a silly thing. It's a silly thing, the bro code. There are some pretty silly little rules men live by, and it's unspoken. They're not written down anywhere. So the bro code does that. I love that. But for some reason, this community has turned into a bunch of guys saying, right, you got to stop trying to fuck your mates' girlfriends. And their exes and their mums. They're out of bounds. You got to stop it. You got to stop trying to fuck them. And then the rest of the community, the other 90% are like, yeah, but what if the bro's cool with it? Yeah, but what if she's like 6 foot tall? What if he's dead? They're all... Instead of everyone just saying, yep, cool, right, let's get back to the fun stuff. They all just seem to be trying to find a loophole. Oh, yeah, but what if they're in a mobility scooter? Like, they're always looking for a fucking loophole. Your mates, mums and exes and wives and girlfriends are out of bounds. Let it go. Move on. There's plenty of fish in the sea. There's no loopholes. If you go after your mates' fucking wives, girlfriends, exes or mums, you're a scumbag. There's no loophole. There's no being cool with it. You're a fucking scumbag. Fucking bro code, mate. I started some fucking nonsense with this fucking subreddit, I'm telling you. Fucking YouTube link. I know it's bullshit. What do you think about the upcoming Cops America matches? Oh, you're targeting at Lane. Good, because I don't care. What the fuck is Top Chat? Shout out Bodach. Yes, Tim. For being a dirty nonsense conspiracy theorist. Yes. Top Chat is some bullshit YouTube puts on by default. It doesn't matter. There is not a single option to disable it by default. And it doesn't matter how many times you switch it to live chat. It doesn't fucking remember. I got so pissed off of it, I even installed a plugin that turned it to live chat. But the plugin stopped working. And I need to go and find another plugin. But that's how bad it is. Why not use a capture system instead? Because captures are bullshit. It's got to be 2FA. Capture's bullshit. It's the only thing left. You got to remember these capture things. You don't need AI. There was so... Machines were solving captures long before that. All this thing like, oh, find traffic lights, find this. Have you ever noticed it's all traffic lights? That's because when you do them capture things, you're actually just training the AI. You're training the AI to recognize it. But yeah, West End. Oh well, sorry. I'm gonna stop replying because Weston's fucking modded you. Oh, okay. Why are you being a fucking weirdo, Tom? Come on. Keep clearing your throat, Tom. Fair enough. True that. The bro code was something part satirical. I agree. You don't fuck your mate's exes. There's billions of women on the earth. Find another one. Yeah, do you know what the other thing is, Tim? There isn't just billions of women in the world. There's more women than men. The global population has a 55% imbalance. Obviously, that's actually a good thing because, you know what I mean? If the human species had 10 men and 1 woman left, we're fucked. But if they had 10 women and 1 man left, there's a small chance we'll make it. Hey, as a species. Be one fucking inbred motherfucking species for a while, but it'll diversify eventually as the generations spread out and the family tree grows to the hundreds and thousands. But yeah, there's more women than men in the world. There's literally no excuse to be chasing fucking exes and girlfriends of your fucking mates. What if she goes after you and you've never been mates with your mate again anyway? Weston! There's no loopholes. Yeah, trust Weston to have a loophole idea. Stop looking for loopholes. God damn. God, Weston's one of them. Got Argentina and Messi tonight. Oh, nice. Also, the FIFA Club World Cup coming up on Sunday too. Now, oh, nice. That's nice. It's when European football establishes its dominance. Chill out with that shit, Tom. That's fucking disgusting. Stretch reality. Yeah, Tom, I just fucking saw that. That's weird. Hi, Tim. Hi, Lane. Stretch reality. Anyway, a bit of good old-fashioned Bible incest to get the human race through. Exactly, Tim. It's the species is doing well when there's more women than men. We actually want it to be that way. But yeah, Western. Nah. Tim's getting a little bit carried away. He got timed out for 60 seconds, mate. That's not That's not a big deal. Not a big deal. Let's get this moderating finished. If bro has something cool, bro does not steal such things. The fucking grammar on that's fucking retarded. Right. That's that moderating done. Now, is there anything decent? The subreddit's kind of dead, but the subreddit's done all right. It's coming up to nearly 2,000 members. Feel free to join. Look, it's all the same stuff, though. Look. Is this a violation of bro code? That's definitely about fucking someone's ex. Need advice. Yeah, I want to fuck someone's ex. Being a wing bro. Yeah, so anyway, I tried to fuck his ex. Every fucking thing is the same. It's always the same. But let's see if we can be fucking confused. Right. I am confused. See what they've got to say. Oh, thank God it's a short one. From Battle 6843. I am confused. So I have the bro code. All right, let's make it bigger. There you go. Is that it? There we go. So I have the bro code. And on the page, what is a bro? It says that a chick can be a bro if she follows one or more articles from the book. Article 4 states that a bro never divulges the existence of the bro code to a woman. In a sacred document not to be shared with chicks for any reason. No, not even that reason. So what should I do? That's actually a really... This is what I want the bro code to be. This is a good fucking debate. So we've already established that you never share the bro code with a woman. So how can a woman be a bro? The old bro code contradiction. Don't hand over the book. Just nod and say bro things. The mystery stayed. Anyway, I need to approve this. I'm going to... That's a great fucking... This is good. Approve. Yes. It means she's a bro without realizing it. Okay. It's an interesting take. Hey, bro. In my opinion, Article 4 outweighs the what is a bro page. Chicks are not supposed to know. This is because certain rules, like they're about urinals, etc., they can't apply to them. That's a good point. I've just realised. Is Lane in the chat? Is Chrissy J? Is any of the girls around? Lads, can you do me a favour and boot them out while we're just talking about the bro code? They shouldn't be seeing this. I've just realised, like, this isn't for them. Lane, can you, like, leave the stream, please? This isn't for you. I can see you in the chat. You need to go. The men need to talk right now, okay? Is any of the girls in here? You need to leave now. The men are talking. So it has to be that way. The men are talking. Cheers. This is the first time I've heard of it. I've learnt more about computer lingo and AI from you than I have speaking to programmers in the last 5 years. Have you, Tim? Fair enough. I do like chatting shit about what I do. Tom, not Tim. Don't confuse him. Yeah, sorry, Tom. Fair enough. So it's based in reality. Highly doubtful. What do you mean, Lane? What do you mean? Lane! I fucking told you the story. If you want. Right, Western Lane, take your shit out of my chat. Get your shit out of my chat. Do your beefing somewhere else. You're beefing somewhere else. I've got to play Agony Uncle right here, man. I can't be dealing with you two as well. That was a good fucking... That was good. That was good. Trying to look for the good ones and we can just move on quick. I'm having a bro code dilemma. Yeah, that's it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Weird one here. All right, let's do the weird one. Can a mother be a bro? No. What the fuck? Can a mother be a bro? Not much context to add to this one. Mothers are the ultimate bros. Oh, that is... No. 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 I'm just going to reply no. No. Mothers can't be bros. What's this one? Let's have a look. Say bro 1 violates the code by sleeping with bro 2's wife. Look, it's always about someone's fucking wife or ex. It's not a weird. I'm not reading it. No, I'm done. I'm done. Is it gay to kiss the homies goodnight? An actual question. Me and my bros having a debate on this. It's at least. It's at least weird. God, for fuck's sake. Is it gay to kiss the homies goodnight? An actual question. Me and my bros are having a debate. We'll reply to this. Depends. Are they wearing... Sorry. Right, compose yourself. Why am I giggling? It's not even funny. Right, listen. Compose myself. It depends. Are they wearing socks? If yes, then it's not gay. Otherwise, it's ultra gay. That settles it. You can kiss your bros goodnight. As long as they're wearing socks. It depends on the feelings. Says Rebellious. Rebellious. If you feel it's a bro kiss, then it's fine. Otherwise, I guess so. Wicked gay. Yeah, he thinks it's gay. This guy thinks it's gay. Better definition. Men who are afraid of kissing each other are weak. Sounds kind of gay. Be a real man and kiss your homies. No. I mean, I approve the moderation, but I'm downvoting it because no. You're making the bro code weird, man. Not safe for work. Thanks for flagging that. I'm not going to open it on stream. When two guys like the same girl, look, always the same. Always about a girl. Always about a fucking girl. I am having a bro code dilemma. So for context, my friend who I'm just going to call Ricky likes this girl. It's always about girls. I'm not reading it. I have a problem, bros. So the following occurred. I have a long-time friend, 15 years, of whom the friendship slowly faded away. But it was about a girl. So I have this bro code. What page? I've already done that one. Oh, I forgot to mod it. Right, we're done. We're done. I can't be asked to mod anymore. I don't want to be a Reddit mod. I shave my neck. I shave my neck. I lack the qualifications to be a Reddit mod. I shave my neck. So I lack the neck beard to qualify. Anyway, that's a bro code. Moderation. Boom. Tom, you're being deleted by Lane now. What are you saying? What is going on? Lane, I fucking told you. Yeah, you've already seen this. Right, there's no beef, Bodach. Okay, cool. I'm just cautious as all. A woman is a bro if she is mates with your group of friends, parties, watches sports, drinks, trains, and never fucks any of them. She's entitled to bro info. Yeah, Tim. Yeah, maybe. I would have agreed with you, Tim, but the thing is, that community, that Reddit community, you say that to them, like, listen, she's just a cool bird who wants to watch sports and she likes some of the stuff we're doing. She's even going to join the fantasy league. Do you know what? She likes MMA and she bets on it and all that kind of shit. Like proper, like, blokey and mannish. That community all they're going to do is talk about and look for loopholes and how, which justifies one of them being allowed to fuck her. They're not going to ask the girl whether or not she's interested in doing any of this, by the way, because this is what they're like. Have you ever seen the episode of The Big Bang Theory? I know, The Big Bang Theory. Where they're all fighting over who gets to ask the girl out. And when they finally settle on who gets to go first, they suddenly realize as they start asking her out one by one that she was never interested in them in the first place. That's basically every single day with that fucking broco community. And that's why I'm trying to push it but with the broco community, because some of you lot in here are sound as fuck. So if you took an interest in these things, if this was something that you thought was fun to engage with, the personality of this place, of this bro code would change quickly. Well, as it stands, they live their life and repeat, all squabbling over who gets to chat up the girl, who gets to talk to the girl, despite never considering the fact that the girl has no interest in them at all. But it doesn't matter anyway, because they'll never agree on the loophole. That's all they do. They're just trying to find that loophole where they can get that unanimous, yeah, actually, yeah. There you go. Go ahead. Fuck my mum. That's all they want to hear. That they'll squabble and argue and look for every angle conceivable. And they'll go around in circles. And they will never stop going around in circles. Because at the end of the day, they will never be satisfied until their mate's like, right, just got a divorce, so crack on, boys. Knock yourselves out. It's your turn. That's how they think. This is how these fucking cretinous, weird, fucking Reddit users, that's how these Reddit fucking idiots think. They talk about women in these terms. It's pathetic. It's not what I wanted to start. It's not what I was aiming for when I started this fucking community. You're back. What did you miss, little Lou? Oh, just a bunch of fucking weirdos who want to sleep with your ex. I was in love with my best mate's girlfriend at 21 years old. I never did anything or tried, even when she did. 'Cause you're a good guy, Tim. There was something Johnny Depp says as well that's pretty profound. It goes like, what was it? If you find yourself in love with two people, choose the second one. Because you would have never fallen in love with them if you loved the first one. I think that's fucking well profound, man. That's what happened with me when I was like really, really young at like my first girlfriend. When I was like 17. I was actually with someone else. I dumped someone to go and be with them. Okay, remember what point I was trying to make, but yeah. No, I can't say I've been in that position, Tim. I mean, that's rough, innit? Imagine being in love with someone that you can never make a move on. To have what you want, you have to be a piece of shit. It's tough. Good job these things fade away and new people enter your life that steal your heart, eh? It does fascinate me, that, man. It fascinates me. How you can just, like, when you're living your life and stuff, there's people that you used to love and then you meet someone and it resets it. And that's it. You fall in love again and like all your exes and all of it, it all suddenly just means nothing. It's a weird old world, isn't it? Like, wasn't Bro Code a TV show on MTV? I'm not even sure. What did Tom say? I'm not sure. I'm back with what did I miss? I'm not sure what Tom said. Yeah, you old hag. What did I say? That got you. That got your depends scuffled up. Come on, Tom. Tom's hostile tonight. Tim. Oh, is it Tim? Is it Tim or Tom, for fuck's sake? Your favourite Fed, are you Tim or Tom? Stop changing your bloody name. Tim, similar situation, and I never had any intention of doing anything about it. She left him. He knew why. None of it was my choice. The damage was done, and not by me. Anything left was to salvage. Come on, Weston. When you get into these messy love fucking triangles, and even if you're never going to be friends with them and stuff. Come on, Weston. I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. Do what you want. I'm just saying. And I'm saying, like, listen, sometimes you do things in your life that are a little bit scumbaggery. Sometimes you do. I've done it now and again. I've done something a bit scummy just to get my own way because I was just lazy and it was a shortcut. I haven't screwed people over, by the way. I'm not saying that. You know, it's more like work-wise. You get a lot of little modules around. You get these things online where the modules, they do things for you. They do half the work. And I've told people that I coded it myself and really just like... Because the truth was, I said I'd be done in a week. Didn't work until Thursday and thought, shit, now I've got to get it done. So I just fucking installed something off the shelf. No one's none the wiser. But we're talking about Western. When you get in those situations, man, you walk away from all of it. You walk away from the guy you're never going to be friends with again. You walk away from the bird. You walk away, man. That's the non-scummy thing to do. If you made a move on the bird, even though you're not mates with him, that's it, Weston. You did what you did, don't matter. Doesn't mean you're a bad person. It just means you did a scummy thing, that's all. That's what I'm saying. Why don't Axe musical instead of hearing Western Mass Cooper's lies? What are you on about, fucking Tim? Is it Tim or Tom? Western! I get it, mate. More than most. There's an 8-year rule in Australia in the 2000s and you can't be friends anymore. What does that mean? What rule is this? What rule is this? I don't know what you mean. F you, Tom, you don't. Oh, so it's Tom. Some rules must be broken. No! Yeah. It's not... I don't have a problem with people bending the rules, breaking rules and stuff like that. It's if you do scummy things all the time, then yeah, I don't really want much to do with you. But like, own up to it. There was this one period in my life where I just had to do something a bit scummy, but I got what I wanted. And now me and so-and-so is happy or whatever. Like, that's what you do, innit? You own up to it. The people that really anger me are people who do scummy things, but then try and justify it. Like, why justify it? Why try and make it... Like, why, like, oh, yeah, but maybe if it's like this, it's different. Maybe... Why always try to justify it? Is it ever an option where you think, yeah, actually, I did a scummy thing, but whatever. I'd do it again. Hey, that's the truth, right? It's weird. Imagine if people were just honest. It's like, yeah, it is a bit scummy doing that. I did it. I don't regret it, but yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. You know what I mean? That own up to it. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Tom, here's a challenge for you. Can you send 14 messages without using emojis? Yeah, can you? Let's have a look. Some rules must be broken. No. Weston, I've seen that with a marriage ended up good for both who ended getting married. Having kids, both couple, fucking hell. Tim. I'm just going to read it word for word. Weston, I've seen that with a marriage, full stop, ended up good fear, both who ended getting married, having kids, both couples are still happy to this day. But their group of school friend split in two. Okay. Tim. Sorry, Tim. That's what I'm saying, Tim. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, Tim, too. That's what I'm saying. What is actually wrong with Tom? I don't know. Is it Tom or Tim? I don't fucking know. There's Tim. There's Tim Denham again. Yeah, it only lasted a year with her. But I ended up using it fucking heaps of women. The amount of them that said I'm going to take your mind off her tonight was dumbfounding. The benefits were these women that say I'll take your mind. They don't exist, Tim. Do you really want women to take your mind? Imagine the woman though. Are these the kind of women you really want to be dipping your fucking... to be so vulgar? I'll take your mind off her. I don't know, man. I don't know. Is sex with a woman who has clearly no self-respect at all, is that good? Is that enjoyable? You're certainly not going to make a connection with someone like that, are you? Come on. Bodach, I don't change my name, bro. And only have one. They're talking about someone else, mate. Okay, Tim. It's Tom then. The other guy's Tom. Tim. No, it's Tom. You're Tom. Bodach is mixing up Tim and Tom. It's Tom. Your favourite Fed is Tom. Fair enough take, Bodach, but I don't agree. Fair enough, Weston. We can disagree. That's all right. A healthy disagreement. I don't know. I'm quite a principled guy. Even when it bites me in the arse. I'm an idiot, really. One of my principles is that you have to be chasing your fucking dreams. The amount of chasing these fucking projects of mine has ruined my fucking life so many times. I am winning that race to 1K. What race to 1K? What's up, Paradox? Who's racing? What 1K what? Is this Chad Olympics? I am owning up to it. Okay, Weston. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Bodach. Fed is Tom. Tim Denham is Tim. I know now. I've figured it out, Joey. Clear Weird Ninja. Yes. We've cleared this up. Fucking hell. I'm not saying I'd do it again. Okay, Weston. That's cool. Cool. Sorry, Weston. Bodach. How come Benoit Saint-Denis grow into a contender this year? I don't fucking know. The AI hasn't educated me yet. Here's what's going to happen, Tom. Is I'm going to keep doing AI picks. Bear in mind, it's only been a couple of months. If that. I started streaming full-time properly at Christmas. I had a little spell back at the end of 2023, but I was only streaming for a couple of months. So altogether, I think I've probably reached just about 100 now. No, is it that many? How many did I do before? I did about 20 before, so I've done about 80. Sorry, what was I saying? So yeah, with the AI picks, I haven't been doing it for long. But here's what's going to happen. Here's what's going to happen. Because I'm now watching the cards, I'm studying the games, the matches even, the fights even. Third time lucky. With the AI picks, I'm now week in, week out learning the fighters, putting names to faces. It's not perfect. I don't just remember people straight away. But after 2 or 3 fights, I'll be remembering who they are. And when you ask me these questions, I'll give you an answer. At the minute, I'm going through my education. I don't know how long the education lasts. I also like to... there's a lot of fight marathons and stuff the UFC like to put on as well. They stream it. I like to put them on YouTube and just have them on in the background, just passively picking up all these long fights I'd never watched before. So yeah, I'm in my education phase. I'm learning. And it's, I tell you what it is. I've been doing this picks thing for such a little time. I still haven't seen the same fighter fight twice yet. That's how little time I've been doing it. So that's my knowledge. Weston, that's why your MMA tube of respect once more, bro. Fair enough, Tim. Tim, I think you're saying something nice, but I don't understand it. Okay, sorry guys. My phone autocorrects. Fair enough. Oi, Ron. No, we have a similar sub count, so I have decided we're racing. Oh, fair enough, Paradox. To be honest, Paradox, I'm just chuffed to be monetized. I just think that's really cool. I can now like do members only content and stuff like that, which I'm gonna do. The first one I'm gonna do is I do all my AI picks on Wednesday, and then I give them to the predictions tracker, and then I go through my picks on Thursday. But I was looking at my pick rate, and yeah, so that's just over 69%. So I'm going to, yeah, my members will get my picks a day early. So yeah, look out for my picks. I don't know. Make of it what you will. It's just like if there's maybe there's a fight that you're not sure about. Maybe my AI can help sway a decision, or I don't know. Yeah, that's the first members thing I'm going to do. And as my life has now just dramatically just changed all of a sudden, I've suddenly got more time in my evenings and weekends free. So I'm going to sink that extra time into my channel. And I'm going to do, I want to get the videos that I've been wanting to make for so fucking long. I've got a Trello board. I don't know if you know what Trello is. When you have an idea, you create a card. You write the idea down, and then you can, like, you know, keep track of research and stuff. So if you find links or articles and stuff, you can, like, go back to the card and add it all in there. Then when it comes time to actually make the thing, you've got all of your material all built up and shit. My Trello board has over 100 cards on it, and I intend to make all of them. But yeah, at some point I have to actually be online, digging deep and going through all the research and shit. So I might do that for members as well. If members like that, I'll do that. I want to make it worth your while, man. I want to make it worth your while. Because I just appreciate it. I don't know what to do. I'm stuck. I don't know what to do with members only. I just think it's nice. That's nice. I think the other thing is as well is I had a little chat with Musical. Told me the other day. Told me off really. He told me off really. He said I'm not very good at keeping up with chat. So I think like, if I'm going on like a deep dive or something and I'm doing a members only, I make obviously way fewer people would be catching me there, right? I don't know. It's not. I just think it's not. What am I trying to say? I don't expect people to sit there for 4 or 5 hours while I'm fucking digging up shit about the moon landings. But I just thought it's nice if the members know, oh, Bodach's working on his moon landing thing, and then you know it's coming, right? I think that's cool. Pop in for 5 minutes, say hello, I'll let you know what I'm up to. I think that's lovely. But yeah, I'm overthinking it. I'm just getting lost. Damn, Bodach, you're really easy to trick. Love you, bestie. What are you on about, Tom? Anywhere else buy those cold pastas from Asda? And then instantly regret it as soon as you eat it because it's not that nice. No, Jensen. The only like fucking rehydrated food I'll eat is ramen shit. And it has to be Korean. Oh, I don't want it. I don't want English yet. I wouldn't get a pot noodle or something. I like these things called shin cups. They're fucking awesome. Really spicy. Bodach, yes. I was 21. It was numbers, bragging rights, and notches on the belt. By 28, I knew, mate. Enrolling Kama Sutra and tantric sex, that can't happen without true connection and a monogamy. Exactly, Tim. Exactly, Tim. If you're into that, I know some people have that phase, don't they, where they just want to chase every woman they can. And it's literally just the sheer thrill of bedding woman after woman. The actual doing that itself is the thrill. Then yeah, I mean, do it. I mean, that's who you are. That's how you're wired. So pursue it, right? But yeah, I'm with you, Tim. When you like certain things that you want to do, it is better. It's better with when you've got a girlfriend. It is. The other thing is, right, I don't know about you, but sometimes, like, thing is, right, imagine you do a one-night stand, right? It's not that great. It's not that great. How do you know, right, two things here. How do you know? One, if you give her a chance, you don't get on like a house on fire. And she becomes your new best friend. And two, if you actually just talk to each other and communicate, if the sex was shit or something, if you actually just talk and communicate, it'll get good. You just have to talk to each other, right? You can actually make it good for yourselves. Imagine that. Like, I don't know. Probably getting a little bit too soy with this, but nah, man. I'm one of these guys that whenever I'm single, I just work a lot. I don't know why. I've got these mates. The other thing, I've got these mates, right? And again, this might sound fucking soy, but they did all that shit when they were young. Fucking chasing. Sleeping with bird after bird. And now when they're older, they're like, they really struggle, man. They really like struggle. They'll get into like a relationship and their girlfriend will put on like a little bit of weight and they'll be like, they'll lose their fucking shit, mate. They don't know what to do. They're so superficial. It's so fucking hell. It's wild. Anyway, gotta move on. Nah, I just feel like I know some guys will look back and regret it, but how many guys do you know who were sort of married off and shit quite young and stuff, go back and think, oh no, I wish I went and slept around a bit more. Really, no, deep down, really, how many people do they wish? And the people who slept around, how many of them think, I wish I just found a decent bird? I wish I'd just found a decent bird back then, it would have been better. I don't know. Monetization nonsense. I know musical. Not musical. Fuck musical. Why am I calling you musical? Paradox. Thank you for the quid. No, it's fresh pasta. No, okay. No, Tom. Who the fuck is Tom? Why does he know these things? Weston, I'm saying you owning up. Weston, I'm saying you owning up to it is goat shit, bro. You're always an open book, motherfucker. It's respected by many. I can't work out if that's good or not from Tim. Oh, thanks, Tim. Yeah, okay. Fox, great fucking vid, bro. Who's Fox? Jilly has gifted just about everyone on YouTube a Bodach membership. He has gifted me a lot of memberships. He has. He needs to not be cheeky, though. You're welcome, Western Mass Climate, and tell your sister she's awesome. Fair enough. Leave her sister alone. Musical said, you're not good at keeping up with chat. People in glass houses. No, Jensen. No, I'm not. I wasn't good at keeping up with chat. The thing is, I have these things sort of prepped and things I like I want to try and talk about, but and then someone will say something in chat that triggers me, so I'll end up talking for 15 minutes. And then by the time I've finished, there's at least one or two more that have triggered me, and then I just have to end up skipping. And another part of it was that I was using this thing that aggregates all my chats together because I multi-stream. And for some fucking reason, it only gives the YouTube top chat feed. So between a mixture of me being shit at keeping up and my chat screen literally not showing me all the messages, yeah, man, it wasn't a good look. So yeah, Musical just pointed it out to me. I thought, yeah, fucking hell. So yeah, just need to get that balance right, man. Like, it's difficult sometimes. You're well, yeah. Nice of you to say. Yes, then. Musical said, yeah. Tim Denham, $2. Thank you. $8. What kind of dollars are those? Paradox's one didn't give me an option to do the little love heart and the like. Oh, sorry. I would have hit it if I could. You always do, Tommy fucking creep. Western Tom, jeez, used to going at each other. Bodach, would you say that maybe one day Benoit Denis is Tom, is it actually, imagine if Tom is Musical. One day Benoit Saint Denis grows into one of your top fighters. Maybe one day. I don't know, Tom. While you were out looking for girls, I was doing push-ups and sleeping on a mattress on the floor. Fair enough, Jensen. I was popping out kids probably. Jesus Christ. That what I was doing, working, helping my friend on his pig farm. His wife wasn't happy and she fell for me. What the fuck? Come on, Weston. This seems like a question for Geo, does it? You literally told us you broke up with your on stream. Yeah, I did. I think I mentioned it. I didn't mention it so specifically, Tom. I've had a model girlfriend before and an actress one, but even still, I've never been sexually attracted to women without personality. Even bigger women with personality have always been hotter. Exactly, Tim, than robot Barbies. Yes, Tim, I completely agree. If you can meet a sort of bland-looking woman, but if you get on really well, she'll become more attractive to you, and vice versa. They can be the prettiest person in the world, but if they're fucking horrible to you, or they're bitches, if they're like that, if you go to work and you see, oh, she looks nice, but she's always fucking bitching and getting people in trouble, they soon start to look really fucking ugly. What used to be a pretty face starts to look really smug and stuck up, and it's like they don't look any different physically. It's just you just see them in such a different way. Yeah, personality is everything. I'd take things that never happened to Tim for 500. Okay. Treeback. Bodach Treeback, I don't know. Australian dollars, yes. Okay, wicked. Thank you. Fox's docs, my phone also corrects. Okay. Right, I'm just going to quickly grab a drink because my throat is fucking raw. Be back in a minute.
Move faster! Faster or you die!
You hide. You stalk.
Okay, stop! Wait there.
You run. You watch. You think. You plan. You wait. You wait. You wait. You wait. You wait. You wait a bit longer. You wait. You wait. You wait a bit longer.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Hey, buddy.
Steve, why the fuck am I here?
Got a present for you.
What have you done? Who is this?
Dan? Dan, what's happening? Dan?
Oh my god, Steve, what the hell are you doing?
Someone's ungrateful.
Because I have no idea why you think this is a present for me. What the fuck are you doing?
Oh! You said you wanted to kill him.
All right, dude, I was drunk. I was
You
angry.
said-
I didn't mean it literally.
You said he was bullying you at work.
Yes, he was a shitty manager. That doesn't mean I want him killed. And in fact, I got a much better job now, much higher pay.
He slept with Nina behind your back.
That cunt was really bad for me, and I'm much happier. I'm with Emma now. We're engaged. Did me a favor.
He stole your mum's wheelchair.
That was an emergency. I needed that wheelchair.
You know she's walking now? Yeah, she needed some exercise, and that was always the impetus she needed.
He teabagged you while you slept.
It was my first gay experience, and although I realize I'm very straight, it was eye-opening.
That's a lie.
Dyed your nan's cat purple.
Yeah, and now it's got 1 million hits on YouTube.
Mate, that cat looks fabulous, okay?
He doesn't use his fucking indicators when he's changing lanes.
In Los Angeles, that's a sign of weakness. I applaud it.
He puts the milk in before the hot water and he makes a cup of tea.
Oh, you piece of shit. You did the right thing.
Beer?
Yeah.
Knowledgeable fisticuffs. Tomorrow's news. In 2 days from today.
Hello. If you're watching this, you are part of the BKWA. That's Bodach's Keyboard Warrior Army. Bakwa. Fighting lies, tyranny and corruption, one meme at a time. Legacy media is dying, my friend, and memes are now the world's #3 news source behind Elon Musk X and Chuck Norris movies. If this segment isn't illegal, it will be eventually. Welcome to Knowledgeable Fisticuffs. Your sword and shield against globalist scum. Even though we're doing something a bit different tonight. Just go through some weird news. Just a bit of weird news. We don't want to do that, do we? We want to do that one. Here we go. Scientists create the world's smallest violin. Literally the world's smallest violin. Sore throat, Dak. Yes, very much so, Justin Kennedy. What's your favorite thing to drink to rehydrate from weed, Bodach? Pepsi Max. Pepsi Max, I find, is very, very, very soothing. Tom, do you have anyone real who likes you? Oh, Western, come on. I don't know how this doesn't get the stream taken down. Is that one of the sketches you're talking about? I hope it doesn't get the stream taken down. Tom, okay. I mean, all of my, whatever plays when I go away for a couple of minutes to get drinks and whatever, or go for a piss. That's, I mean, they've gone round in a loop several times now and nothing's happened so far. So I'm guessing they're all safe. Tom, okay. I'll take that bet. I don't talk shit about my life, motherfucker. Take the bet. I'll post my email address. And then you can email me and I'll send evidence. Fair enough. I don't know what Tim and Weston are going on. They're fucking making some sort of bet. Tom and Tim are going at each other for some reason. The other thing is, like, people like Gillian now, I've seen them say the N-word. And it's not like he's like dropping the N-word and it's like a voiceover or something. You can see his fucking face. I don't think I ever go that far. Well, I don't actually. Tom's a chaos merchant, pain in the ass. Fair enough. Cone on Tom. I fucked up my big profits with a stupid patchy bet on Sunday. I could do with the extra cash. Fair enough, Tim. I don't even know who he is. Never interacted with him ever. Fair enough, Lane. Pepsi Max. Yes. I love Pepsi Max. And why musical is so addicted to Pepsi Max? Why musical is so addicted to Pepsi Max? I've got nothing to do with musical's addiction to Pepsi Max. I didn't even know he was addicted to Pepsi Max. Yeah, the sketch. Yeah, fair enough, Weston. Hi there. I do got to get back to work, but I thought I'd say hi. What's up, Crystal? Thanks for popping in. Much appreciated. Hello, Crystal. Yes. Weston's saying hello. Tim versus Weston. Yes. Tom, you've been confusing yourself with Tim for a while now. I can't fucking Tom, fuck, I don't know. Ching Chong, Chinaman. These bloody names. Come on. Anyway, scientists create the world's smallest violin. If you have a complaint over your timetables or exams, oh, let me just make it bigger. I keep forgetting I can do that. If you have a complaint over your timetable or exams, Loughborough University may not be the place to air it. This comes from BBC News, by the way. For physicists at the university believe they have created the world's smallest violin using nanotechnology. It's mental. They say work on the tiny instrument, which is smaller than the width of a human hair, will help with research into an array of applications, from improving the efficiency of computers to finding new ways of harvesting energy. How the fuck has this helped? You can make a little tiny violin. How do they know it actually works as well? It can't make a noise, can it? It's too small. Professor Kelly Morrison, head of the university's physics department, said, "A lot of what we've learned in the process has actually laid the groundwork for the research we're now undertaking." Fair enough. So it's an experiment on making some clever shit when it's small. I mean, come on, that's not a photo. That's not a photo. Do you know when they show you these photos of the stars and then they go, "There's Earth," and it's supposed to make you feel small? Shut the fuck up. Come on, what the fuck is this? That proves nothing. An image of the violin created by the scientists. Like, listen. They work on the fucking thing. You're telling me they can get closer? What? You can zoom in to the point where the human hair covers at least 40%. 50% of the frame. And we might actually see the violin. Jesus fucking Christ. That is insane. Yeah, shout out Crystal Miller. Fair enough. And who cares? It's just a word. I don't think anyone on MMA YouTube is actually racist. Just fed up with race baiting lefty sook. Yeah, but the thing is, that's not how societies work, unfortunately. I'd love to take that stance, Tim. It's the stance I would like to take. If I was a dictator, I'd say, listen, enough is enough. You can't get butthurt every time you hear a word you don't like. Can't go beheading people if you go around, you can't go around beheading people if they do a cartoon you don't like. Yeah, just basically just say force it, yeah? I'd love to do that, Tim. But unfortunately, you can't. And for me, it's just not worth it. You know what I mean? Like, being able to drop the N-word without repercussions. Like, if I was to defiantly take the word back and start using it, I don't really get anything out of it. I don't really get anything out of it, but there'll be a bunch of black people that'll get really pissed off at me, and it's not worth it. Talking about how the moon landing's fake and how the fucking central banks own everything and all that other conspiracy stuff, that's different. If more people fucking spoke out about that, I don't know. Anyway, don't know what I'm fucking saying now. Tim, open your eyes and look at the completely different writing styles between us. Weston is liked because he has many admirable qualities which stand out to other men. Not being a man it's hard. Tim is glazing Weston. What's going on? You have to be careful as a content creator though, bro. I'm always telling Dougie to watch what he's saying. Yeah, it's just annoying. I'd love to just be able to speak freely. I think personally, without the self-censorship that you have to sort of put yourself through, like not saying the N-word, to be honest, I probably wouldn't say the N-word because it doesn't even pop into my head as something to say. It's a weird thing, isn't it? Like I said, I heard that it wouldn't fight. It's not a hill I'm willing to die on. It's like, I want to be able to say it. I want to be able to say it. And you finally win. All right. All of the black world. Fine, you can say it. Probably wouldn't say it that much, if ever. I'm going to be honest. It's not in my vocabulary. It's just naturally not in there. I don't know what it is. Maybe that's because we're not allowed to say it, so I've just never said it in this country. And I've obviously said it, but obviously not. I mean, everyone's said it. Okay, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah, it's not a hill I'm willing to die on, so... There's a path of least resistance on this one. You see, the path of least resistance when you're talking about certain other subjects, like the bacon deniers and the rainbow people. If you don't speak out about that and you don't use the terminology they detest, if you capitulate to them, the consequences are worse. You end up with men in women's sports. You end up with men in women's prisons attacking the inmates. You end up well, fucking impregnating inmates. You end up with men in women's toilets. You end up with fucking drag queens in skimpy outfits reading stories to fucking 5 and 6-year-olds in school. You know what I mean? If you capitulate to that, the consequences are severe, so you can't. Bodach said Tim again. I don't fucking know. Tim, Tom, whatever. I say we ban all music albums that have the N-word on it and find the music artist. Why, Crystal? Make me a plate, Adam. Hey! Shut up, Tom. Oh, Jesus, Tim. Appreciate you, man, but let's pump the brakes here. Yes, please. Why would we grow potatoes on Mars when over 60% of Earth's surface is water? Even if it's 64% in a global hunger crisis, we could still find ways to make it usable. I don't know, Ron. You got the thing is, you can't just say the world's 60% water. You got to remember, it's like, it's salty water. People think you can just use the water. You can't like just use the earth. You can't you can't just use seawater and spray it all over your sand, and spray it all over your land and grow stuff on. That's actually part of a scorched earth strategy. Like sometimes when you know you're losing a war and you have to run away and sacrifice land, you do scorched earth. So you burn everything, and you destroy everything. You set oil fields on fire and all that. And another one is if you do live near salt water is to destroy the farmland. I can't remember the term for it, but the seawater is too salty. So if you use the water on farmland, the salt will it makes it fucking unusable. So yeah, it's 60% water, but the desalination is really expensive. Israel of all places is the example though. I think most of their water comes from desalination plants. But yeah, we haven't mass produced that shit. I'm not quite sure why. They should be building desalination plants everywhere they can fucking fit them. Even if there's enough water to go around, they should still just keep building desalination plants. Like, you can quite literally never have enough of the fucking fresh water. Oh, there's too much. Right, fuck it. All right, well, do you see where Nestle's been fucking stealing water? Go and put some of that back. you can, you know what I mean? But we don't. It's weird. They don't want to. Do you know why? Do you know why? Imagine all the control the governments will get when the fresh water really runs out. Because it's going to run out. They're not going to invest in the technology to avoid the problem. It's going to run out. The water wars are coming. Emo Malson says the N-word because a black girl gave him herpes one time. Fair enough. Interesting theory. Think about it. It's mainly African-American artists that use that word. In other words, if we can't use it, they can't use it either. I mean, yeah, fair point, Crystal. I don't think we should try and do that. Because at the end of the day, how do you enforce that? You have to infringe on their speech. Right, and I think like you are allowed to say it in America, right? You can say the N-word. You're not breaking the law, right? You've got free speech. The thing that I think actually has to happen is we have to start demonizing racial slurs towards white people. Like it's weird, isn't it? It's like Hispanics, blacks, and Muslims and stuff. They seem to have this license to say racial slurs at each other, but and they can say racial slurs against white people, instead of telling people, instead of demanding everyone's fucking ban, I think we actually have to do start taking the concept seriously that it's not actually okay to be racist against white people. The problem is we've got an example, right? Look at South Africa. They've got this guy. This guy is in a real prominent place in politics. I think he might even be their leader, or he might be close to becoming a leader or something. He was on Piers Morgan. He's having these massive rallies chanting about killing the Boer and shit. Killing the Boer. That's the white people. Killing them. You got an arena. Like, imagine a Trump-style rally. It's a Trump-style rally. Imagine that many people. Imagine Trump going, chanting like, kill the things, kill. And you got the whole crowd chanting, kill them, kill. That's what's happening in South Africa. And I used to think it was just some propaganda shit. And then I met a South African. I know a South African person. I worked with them. Also, there's a South African in chat as well. They backed this story up as well. They also backed the story up when they were in my Discord. And yeah, there are gangs out there of incredibly racist native Africans, for lack of a better word, that go out and look for white farmers and commit and murder them in the most atrocious ways imaginable. That shit's all real and it's happening. Because at some point somewhere, we went, right, slavery's bad. Okay, no more slavery. And they're like, right, listen, for fuck's sake, enough's enough. Racism's bad. And we went, fine. And now it's like, right, listen, you know, they were held back for a bit. We're going to help them out a bit. Right, fine. Now you're a piece of shit fucking white guy. You're not getting the scholarships. You're not getting the jobs. We're not going to put straight white people in adverts. We're not going to do any of that. You're like, okay, enough's enough. We've seen where this goes when you look at South Africa. Why is it okay? We've exchanged one racism. And we've now flipped it. I think the answer is to demonize all racism, not just. The only racism that's demonized is that of white people's. And the weird thing is, right, they'll always say, oh, white people can't experience racism. That's what they'll say. You hear it a lot. You don't experience it. Yes, you can. If you go to a foreign country, you will experience racism. Positive, negative, but you'll experience it. Just these fucking arguments. Western Love, I can't call you a cunt a week ago. Come on, Tim. Stop it. Stop arguing wrong. We're more likely to find ways to grow food in shallow saltwater than benefit from spending billions on Pluto missions in Asia. They already mix fresh and salt water, enclose it, and grow rice. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, Ron, we have to develop things. I'm sure, yeah. We do have to develop things. We just, I think, like the thing is, right, I'm obviously, you obviously know if you watch the Bodach Show, I think this whole climate change alarmism is all fucking bollocks. I'm looking at this archaeological evidence that's saying that the world was actually a few degrees warmer as little as like 7 or 8 centuries ago, and it's called the medieval warming period. And there's some evidence that suggests that during the Roman Empire, during that era, the planet may have been as much as 5 degrees warmer than what it is now. And all through these ages, it's been through well-documented periods of civilization. If there were cataclysms based on climate, it would have been documented somehow, somewhere, and we'd know about it. But it didn't happen. What it actually happened was during these warming periods, it actually happens to be periods of unusually low levels of disease. And it's a period of agricultural abundance. When the world gets warmer, it gets wetter. When it gets wetter, it makes shit easier to grow. That's the truth, as I understand it. I might be wrong. I might be completely wrong. I'm open to it. All I'm saying is that's what I believe at the minute. I don't believe the current story that Greta Thunberg thinks. But having said all that, it doesn't mean I don't think we should look after the place. We need sustainable food sources. I believe that, I believe there is too many fucking microplastics in the oceans, and it's now in the fish. And we need sustainable fish. We need sustainable crops. We need sustainable soils. You look around, there's no insects. These pesticides, mate. Have you looked at your car recently? I don't know if you're old enough to remember this, but once upon a time in the summer, when you used to drive your car and come back, there used to be bugs all over it. There's hardly any bugs anymore. I'm probably going to jinx myself massively here, but touch wood, the one part of it I do like. When was the last time you had to get a wasp out your house? Touch wood, that bit stays away. There used to be 3 or 4 wasps a day. Between May and August. At least once a day you had to get a wasp out your fucking house. In the summer. Do you remember back in the day when you'd go out and you go up to a bin? When you're out in public, you go up to a bin. Do you remember the bin? Used to be fucking swarming with wasps. Do you remember? They'd be swarming with wasps. You're lucky if you see 3 or 4, if any. That's all the fucking pesticides and shit. They're fucking killing everything. And the things about these creatures, the wasps and bees, all the electromagnetic shit, the 5G, the Wi-Fi, that's those frequencies and electromagnetic wavelengths. That's how these creatures actually navigate. It's fucking mental, mate. Where all these signals and shit. Have you seen the experiments? If you get 2 active, completely full honeybee colonies, you got 2 beehives, both completely healthy, full colonies. Put a Wi-Fi router under one of them. It empties. In a day or two, the colony collapses and the other one's fine. All our Wi-Fi signals, it fucks with them, mate. It's the one thing I always notice whenever you get away from it all. Like if you go hiking or something, it's the one thing that always strikes me the most. Like, fucking hell, there's loads of bees around here. I don't really like bees. I don't love bees, but I always remember when we went up a mountain last year. That was one of the things that struck me. Once you get away from all the pylons and all the fucking civilization and Wi-Fi and pesticides and farmlands and shit, up in the mountain, you fucking there is actually still a shitload of bees around. They're just nowhere near us anymore. Anyway, I need to go soon. I need to go. Oh, Bodach, read it again. It's all in jest. Oh, fair enough, Tim. It's all in jest. Okay, thank you. Tim, if you check if you've been censored by YouTube, switch back to Top Chat. I'm still on live chat. Weston, I only heard of Top Chat in the stream. How do I do that? Yeah, it's a motherfucker. YouTube puts Top Chat on by default and it's bullshit. But nice one, guys. Thank you. I'm glad you're just jesting. But yeah, world's smallest violin. Let's crack on. Scientists have revived brain cells after death, which is fucking scary. But it is coming from eCine. It's coming from eCine.com. No idea who the fuck these people are. But I thought it was a funny story. A medical breakthrough might allow doctors to revive death. For real this time. In a series of chilling and groundbreaking experiments, researchers at Yale have successfully restored cellular activity in pig brains hours after death. Hours after death. This process, named BrainX, revives neuron function using a specialized synthetic fluid that mimics blood, but with oxygen carrying and anti-inflammatory properties. What stunned scientists wasn't just the reactiveness of brain cells, it was that synapses began firing again. Wow. Despite no heartbeat or electrical activity beforehand. So they literally, we got Frankenstein's fucking monster here. It's not electricity, it's a fucking chemical. This was full consciousness, apparently. It's not really full consciousness, is it? Just a few brain cells. So, oh no, so it did say, I misread it. This wasn't full consciousness, but it hinted at something far more terrifying. Death, as we define it, might be reversible under the right conditions. I mean, yeah, they can revive a few brain cells with a liquid, but they've got to make a whole brain come alive. While this technology was tested on pigs, its implications for human medicines are enormous. Could this lead to a future where brain damage from strokes, drowning, or trauma is undone hours after clinical death? Or are we stepping into the ethical minefield where defining dead becomes impossible? I don't fucking know, mate. If you can bring them back, if you can save their life, save their life. Anyway, yeah, they're reviving fucking brain cells, apparently. That's not terrifying as fuck, is it? That's not deeply, deeply terrifying. All chat or live chat? I'm on live chat lane. I'm just leaving Weston and Tim to go at it. They've been giving each other a roasting all week. And our next one, reported Bigfoot sighting prompts cannabis dispensary to offer discount for photographic proof. Yes, that's right. We've got a Bigfoot sighting in Monroe, Michigan. A reported Bigfoot sighting has become the talk of the town in Michigan, even prompting a local cannabis dispensary to offer a discount for evidence of the creature. The reported sighting took place near... What the fuck is that word? Liaisons. What the fuck is this word? Anyway, this place near Monroe County, according to an account published by the Bigfoot Field Researchers and Organization. That's how you know this is real, because it was done by the Bigfoot Field Researchers Organization. So pay attention. In the account, a 47-year-old man who was referred to as Edward said he was bow fishing with his 12-year-old son when they heard rustling in the tree, followed by a huge thud of something hitting the ground. It's probably his dick. Edward said a big, heavy animal hit the ground and crouched before starting to move forwards towards him. It's probably just a bear on its hind legs. His dog then went after the creature, which ran off. According to Edward's account, he said his dog then chased the creature up a slope before he could call the dog back. Okay, the dog fucking rescued them. Edward and his son told Moneymaker, an investigator with Bigfoot... What the fuck is this? Matthew. It's a typo. The person who wrote the ICO forgot the W. Edward and his son told Matthew Moneymaker, an investigator with Bigfoot Field Researchers Organization. I love that. The BFRO. They could have shortened that, but they wanted you to. They really want to make fun of that. That's an author making fun of it. Anyway, an investigator. He's an investigator with the Bigfoot Field Researchers Organization. Yeah, he told his son that the creature appeared to be a large primate about 6 feet tall with dark fur. Maybe it was just Vinny. They said that it appeared to run on 2 legs in a hunched position. No, maybe not. It was as big as a bear, but looked like a gorilla. The son reported. Fuck. How old's the son? I'm sorry, if this is like some 7-year-old, I don't give a fuck about this story. But yeah, one local cannabis dispensary is capitalizing on the publicity by offering a discount for anyone who brings photographic proof of the Bigfoot. Unique Cannabis had a sign in front of their store that read, "Bring photo proof of Bigfoot for a free pre-roll." Anyway, Bigfoot. Yeah, we got a Bigfoot sighting. Exciting times. Been a while since we got a good Bigfoot sighting. Weston's fucking modding. Tim, it's just you two just fucking having a go at each other in chat, is it? Hang on, Bodach. I wasn't rustling him. I was serious. The cunt has admirable qualities that us Aussies have voiced in PMs. Fair enough, Tim. Tom keeps getting himself censored by bloody Weston. But hang on, what's that? What was the other story that I really wanted to get to? Oh yeah, so what have we done? We've done Bigfoot. Our next story, which is groundbreaking. This is genuinely groundbreaking stuff. You want to hear this? Penguins in Antarctica could actually be helping cool the climate with their poop. You see, the rest of the world is fixated on the things that don't matter. When you come to the Bodach Show, I tell you the stuff that really matters. This is how we're going to save the planet, with penguin poop. Penguin poop and weed. And Pepsi Max, because my throat is dry as fuck. My throat is dry. Right, hang on. Let's find out how this works. I love the... This is from NPR. This is an actual source. And look at the articles. 10 of thousands of penguins. It should say tens of thousands of penguins. Imagine that. You don't even proofread your articles beyond the first word. The first word is a typo. Good start. But it is NPR. Tens of thousands of penguins clustered together on the Antarctic Peninsula can produce some potent stenches. Now scientists have found that all that waste could be powerful enough to cool the climate. There we go. We all need to adopt and breed penguins. Their poop will save us all. The gases from penguin poop help fuel cloud formation, scientists found. Which can change the temperature in the Antarctic. Clouds act like giant reflectors, blocking sunlight that could otherwise be heating the planet. They also trap the light inwards, I thought. Scientists from the University of Helsinki observed that at a colony of 60,000, is it Adele penguins? They observed 60,000 of them anyway. As the wind shifted in the direction of the researchers, a fog formed over the course of a few hours. Using highly sensitive equipment, they measured high levels of ammonia gas, leading to cloud formation, which could be happening all over Antarctica. There you have it. I think we know enough. I'm not reading all of it. But yeah, that's pretty cool, isn't it, though? That apparently they poop so much, they're creating clouds around them. If there's enough penguins pooping, they create enough fucking clouds to cause rain. I bet you didn't know that. Little Lou, Pepsi Max. Pepsi Vanilla was the shit. I tell you what I haven't had in a while, something I used to have as a kid, is an ice cream float. Used to get a glass of Coke, half full, and you fill the rest of it up with ice cream. Oh, I used to love that shit as a kid. I'm scared to have it now in case it doesn't hold up, and it has to be the full fat Coke. But does like rich, lovely ice cream in Coke, is that still a nice thing? Or is that just some weird shit we did in the 90s because we had nothing else? We just couldn't get enough sugar in, so we had ice cream with it as well. Mod Tim. So you remember the difference. I don't know who Tim is. Mod everyone like Geo. I'm happy with my mods. I got some mods that actually volunteered and do help. And I'm really grateful when you do sort of delete people being abusive. And then there's just other mods. They're honorary. You know, obviously like people like Musical and things like that. A couple of others. They're mods just because they're friends of mine. And at the end of the day, I really like it when they're fans of my show, and if there's people in the chat that are stopping that being enjoyable, I'd rather them just fucking ban them. I've never banned anyone, by the way. There's 2 people banned on my stream. That's it. Both of them are mods. I've never actually banned anyone. I've timed people out, of course, but never that. Well, yeah, I don't need to mod people. I don't. Yeah, the modding and stuff. Yeah, I think people treat modding differently. Basically, if Gilly's modded you, he considers you a friend. He makes all his friends mods. Nobody's actually a mod for Gilly. No one's an actual mod. I'm not saying that I'm not friends with my mods. Of course I am. I've got them all on WhatsApp and stuff. But I'm just saying, I've got a lot of friends who pop into my streams that are not mods. Oh, no. I just... Whatever. Mods, whatever. Why are we talking about mods? Just missing a little bit of the coach heads, are we? Nothing like a good old ice cream Coke invented in America by Americans. I mean, it's great. It's great. I love it. I'm not a fan of cream soda, though. Cream soda, I don't get that. That's fucking disgusting. It's so sickly. That one is completely devalued at this point. I feel bad. My local town, there was this place that did really good burgers. Did American-style burgers and American-style hot dogs. I didn't get to eat a burger when I was in New York. I had Chinese food when I was there. I had a steak. And I had a pizza slice. The steak was something else. And now it's New York. I was told, like, the New York steak, if you I was told, like, you go to places like Texas and shit, that's when you get some serious steak. But on it, it's different there. I don't know what it is. I'm not saying steak isn't nice here. It's just, god damn, that was good steak. It was like proper buffalo steak. It was fucking amazing. Like, cow steak's fine. The goose plays and Bodach beef is crazy. Yes, I know, Tom. I know. It's not a beef anyway. It's a fuck off, you fucking weirdo. Get away from me and my streams and anywhere near me. I believe you were talking to everyone in the chat, which included me. Fair enough. Nope, was meant for Bodach Lane. Okay. Root beer float, anyone? Root beer float, I don't think I've had one of those, actually. Whatever. You don't like cream soda? No, I don't. Bodach would pass out after having an orange creamsicle ice cream float. I have 3 freezers just stuffed with beef peppered sliced since COVID. I have 3 freezers just stuffed with beef prepped since COVID. Jesus, little Lou, why have you got all that food just prepped since then? To be honest, I've actually got some frozen chicken in my freezer that's been there since before Christmas. I keep meaning to throw it out. I gotta get back in the fucking... I keep getting fucking takeaways all the time. Or like eating out of the shop. S-Dogs MMA Talk Raid. Ah, hello. Thank you very much. S-Dogs MMA Talk Raid. Thank you very much, S-Dog. Appreciate it. I'm around for a little bit longer. I just got to wrap up. So now, yeah, we know how penguins... Apparently, if there's loads of penguins around, once they start pooping, it creates clouds. Which I never knew. But our last story tonight. I know I got another raid. I really appreciate it, but I'm actually ducking out. I didn't mean to go for nearly 3 hours tonight. But yeah, my last story, Sean Diddy Combs tells the courtroom artist she makes him look like a koala. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. This kinky motherfucker is complaining. Sean Diddy Combs had a request for the courtroom artist at his sex trafficking and racketeering conspiracy trial. During the break-in trial proceedings on Thursday, Combs spoke to the court artist, Jane Rosenberg, to ask her to soften it up a bit, saying she makes him look like a koala in her sketches. Rosenberg told CBS News New York. He's complaining because he looks like a koala. Because he's got grey hair, apparently, because he doesn't get to dye his hair. Apparently, he's got really full grey hair. So because of his black skin and his grey hair, he looks like a koala in the paintings. Combs, who has been jailed since his September arrest, now has grey hair and a beard. Fucking now, look at that. Cameras and photography. Oh, hang on. Keep it up there a little bit. Cameras and photography are not allowed in federal court, but the sketch artists are. Combs' remarks to Rosenberg came on the same day that a judge warned Combs' defense team that he could be removed from the court if he tried to interact with the jury. He's a fucking cheeky boy, and Combs, 55, is facing 5 charges. Prosecutors claim Combs used employees and his businesses in a persistent and pervasive pattern of abuse towards women and other individuals. They allege Combs arranged for sex workers to be transported for free-offs, and that he also used his wealth, threats, and drugs to control his alleged victims. But yeah, apparently he looks like a fucking panda. Oh yeah, there we go. Fucking weirdos. Fucking weirdos. But yeah, just a few stories I wanted to share with you tonight. I will keep in mind on the other ones. That was Tuesday night's Tuesday night's knowledgeable fisticuffs. I'll be back. Whew. All right, guys, I am going to wrap up and head to bed. Yeah, remember that bloody Goose Plays things. I mean, I can laugh about it now. And it was... Oh, the thing is about Goose Plays, I'm not the one who banned him. It was... He crossed the line. He crossed the line elsewhere. It took so long for him to go away. It was weird. It was so weird. You don't like creep? Yeah, no, I don't. Ah, oh, Little Lou, thank you for the $2. Musicals farts probably help the club. Exactly. Musicals farts. He's creating the conditions for more rain. That's why, believe it or not, before Musical was born, the United Kingdom used to be this tropical island. His asshole is the reason why, for the last 40 years, we've experienced nothing but grey weather and misery. It's all because of Musical's arsehole. You think I'm making this up? This is legit. If you don't believe me, well, yeah. Sub up to this chat. Yes, please. Yes, thank you very much. Family works in the meat business. We get loads, and I mean loads of beef. Nice, Little Lou. Everything's bigger in Texas, I guess. I know. I mean, in England, we get something called Angus. We got if you can get hold of Angus beef, that's lovely. That's lovely meat. The Aberdeen Angus. Most of the steaks here is just generic cow beef. It's like British cows and that beef and European cows. But yeah, the Aberdeen Angus, that's lovely. It's really good for burgers. Aberdeen Angus. If you get Aberdeen Angus, smash it up. Do your burgers. Lovely. Bodach. If I got it right, you're making a video that takes an unbiased look at whatever humans have ever actually reached a planet or moon and just how far we've really gone. Yes, Ron. I'm gonna do a video about the moon landing, because here's my observation, because I love this stuff. And I always do it. I don't just watch something and believe it, because I mean, at the end of the day, if you go and watch something and then you just take it at face value and then you go around repeating it, you're gonna look like a sausage, right? Every time you get a new conspiracy, you got to go and find a debunk. But here's the thing. If you've got these people who think we haven't been to the moon, they portray all their content as, we haven't been, you're going to think the same thing, and here's why. And it's very quite like, think this. We haven't been, think this. And it's like, they're telling you what to think. And the same goes for those debunkers. It's like, don't listen to them. Think this, we've been. I'm not doing that. When I do it, I'm going to take the approach where I'm going to say, right, there's a large community of people that think we haven't been to the moon and that the Apollo missions were bullshit. And I'm going to run through the most common reasons why they think this. And if there is a common debunk for it, I'm going to find that as well. And just put the two side by side. There you go. What do you think? Doesn't matter what I think. It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. No one's trying to convince you here. These people think we haven't been. Here's what they think. These people think they're out of their head. That's what they think. What do you think? That's my approach. And I'm going to tackle a various range of these kind of subjects. And it's all just going to be like that. What do you think? I think that's a good approach. Think for your fucking self. Too many people out there barking. I used to like Tim Pool. He seemed to avoid trying to take a side. Then he started taking a side, and I thought, okay, fair enough. I mean, it was Trump or Biden. I mean, fucking have you got half a brain? Why aren't you picking a side, right? But now he's just another fucking ranty, cunty prick online telling you what to think. He used to present information, but he doesn't anymore. I'm fed up with it. Everyone ultimately ends up picking a side and then becoming like fucking barky. The Goose Saga was nuts. It was Western. It was a wild time for sure. I mean, the thing is, it's been so long now, I remember it fondly. I remember the chess match. I remember him coming in drunk and calling my mum in. I remember all of this. And I love that some of these, what are genuinely sort of iconic moments, these aren't things you forget. We move on from Goose, but we don't... for all his faults, you're not going to forget Goose. If you were here while Goose was here, you're never going to forget him. And I like that. I love that. I like the fact that we're talking about Goose and there's people that haven't got a fucking clue what we're talking about. Who the fuck is Goose? And then there's others that are like, fuck me, yeah, Goose, mental. And I like that I'm building that. I love that. Because you've all got that with Guru. You've all got these memories of Guru that I won't ever get. When he was small, when he answered his chat. It didn't cost you £2 to get him to read your chat out. S-Dogs Raid. Thank you very much, Chris Gray. S-Dogs Raid was brought here by Chris Gray. Thank you. Thank you very much, Chris. Appreciate it. Thank you, S-Dogs. I need to get you on the fucking MMA quiz, mate. That's what we want. That's what we really want, S-Dogs. I want you on that MMA quiz. I've got to... the next MMA quiz is literally in a week or two. It's the cards are quite close together, the pay-per-views. So the next one's soon. And here's my initial thoughts. Brutally Honest MMA, because he's a fucking legend. And he's somewhat of a co-host, and he's really good. He's such a good guest. Love having Brutally on. He helps me out so much. But I'm thinking we see if we can get Orange Cat on. He couldn't make that one, but I'm going to see if he can make next week. So we're going to invite Orange Cat on. And then we got, I want to extend an invite to Crossover MMA. Crossover does this panel. It's normally on a Thursday, Friday. It's good because they seem to be online when not a lot of other people are online. But he normally does a panel. And there's a bunch of other people on there. But yeah, I like Crossover. I lurk a lot in his streams. So I want to invite Crossover in as well. But yeah, S-Dogs, if you're still here lurking, mate. That 4th spot. I'll extend the invite out to you, my friend. All I ask is that you join my Discord. The link is in my description. Because obviously if you come on to a quiz, I will need you on my Discord because that's how I get the webcams and stuff through. Don't worry, it will be private in the actual quiz. But yeah, if you see Bodach Show, the links and stuff are in my description in the video. If you join my Discord, I'd love to have you on the quiz sometime. Remember the date with Thumb? Oh, the date with Thumb, yeah. Even and back then is when we did like the couples quiz and things like that. That couples quiz was so fun. It was so wholesome. See, these are the things we used to do. I need to get back on. These are the things I used to do when I had time. We're gonna get back to that. We are gonna get back to that. We're gonna get back to all these fun things. Of course we are. I'm also gonna do guest quiz as well. So the one thing I did in my first run, all the way back in 2023, my little brief run at the end of 2023, is I had a guest on, and I'll talk to them one by one, just ask them some questions. That's it. But it wasn't just like what we're doing now at the minute is like we're jumping on each other's panels. So like me, Frankie, Brutal, Musical, and that we're all jumping on each other's panels, but we're not really planning anything. We're just kind of jumping on the panel and then riffing it, which is wicked. It's fun. It's nice. You don't have to plan everything. But yeah, when you got a guest like that coming on, who's specifically really interested in a certain subject and stuff, it's actually really nice just to research a few questions about their chosen favourites. Actually give them, just let them know what you want to talk about so they can actually think of things to say about it. So they come ready to be talkative. And then we move on and we do a quiz about those subjects. So we did one with Ben Adams, a friend of mine. And he's an absolute fanatical Ghostbusters fan. He loves Ghostbusters. So he came onto my stream. And we had a little catch up about our personal history and how we used to make content together. And we caught up on Ghostbusters. And then we had this Ghostbusters themed quiz. Like, obviously, everyone played along at home, but it was his quiz. He was the guest. I would very, very, very much like to do that again. And I'd like to do lots of them with lots of different people, with lots of different specialities. And I'd also like to get other couples on the quiz. If you're a couple and you've both got this online life, or you're on this online life and your other half is, maybe she might not have her own channel, but she's happy to be on camera, let's do a couples quiz. It's so much fun. What I did with Musical and Thumbnail is I basically gave them both 50 questions and I said, please answer any combination of these 50 questions. I just need you to answer 20 of them. So I gave them 50 to choose from, but I only needed them to pick 20 of them and answer them. So then I took their real answer and then made up some fake answers. And that was it. Musical was asked 20 questions from thumbnail and he had to guess what thumbnail said. And thumbnail had to do the same thing. And it was just really good fun. It's just a really wicked way to spend a Thursday evening. It's weird. It's a nice way to start the weekend. I'm gonna get back into this. It's so cool. I love all this shit, man. It's funny. It's funny. This is one of those weeks where I'm realizing how much I fucking love doing this shit, man. So yeah, I'm glad you're all here. I'm glad you're here. But I do need to go. I'm off to bed. I'm off now. Also, crossover and Odin on the Bodach quiz should be absolute fight. Yes, Lane. That's what I mean. It's this Bodach quiz has to be diversified because I need to make friends. I've got plans, you see. I got plans and I can't keep just winging it. What I want to do is if I can pull this off. I mean, this might be impossible. Is I want to like find a time of the year where I can do like a sort of quiz tournament. 1v1. A 1v1 quiz tournament. It'll be one of those, it'll be a week, right? It'll be one of these special weeks. So it's not like I have to break my schedule, right? So it'll be like, let's say we end up with maybe 10 people. I'll stream every single night in a row doing the 1v1 quizzes. Winner stays on. It'll take me like maybe 2 weeks. If I can get 6 competitors or 8, 1v1 quiz. I'll stream every single night, make it like a yearly event. We'll give it a name and everything. I'd love all that. I'd love all that stuff. I want to host it. That's the stuff I want to host. That's bragging rights you can hold on to for a whole year. Didn't he take money? Who's Little Lou? What do you mean, didn't he take money? I'm not sure. Cheers, Reston. I'm on it today. Fine. Channel 5 News is the only news I watch. Channel 5 worldwide. Fuck the authority. 5 is the best number. Fair enough, Little Lou. I don't watch any news. I only watch alternative shit. You go and look at the BBC, right? Literally just within the last couple of weeks, someone in France was beheaded. There's quite literally no news article. There's no news article on it on the BBC. No one's covering it. It's not even on Fox News and shit. Nobody's covering the fact that in Europe, it happens. On an almost monthly basis, someone gets beheaded on the street. No one's reporting it. There's a civil war in Sudan and it's about to wrap up. The Syrian war's finished and there's outrageous atrocities being committed. If your news sources are not telling you about this stuff that I just mentioned, and again, there's a lot more going on, but if your news sources aren't mentioning this stuff to you, you need to update your news sources because there's some weird shit going on. If you're not getting a regular update on the genocide of the Uyghur Muslims in China, you got the wrong news sources. If you're not updated on the tensions between fucking Taiwan and the fact that China's constantly doing military exercises surrounding the island and doing military building artificial islands that then put their bombers in range of everything, and you don't know what you're fucking doing it. If you don't know that Russia have taken back the land taken by Ukraine and they've been making massive gains and they're winning the war, you got the wrong news sources. If we don't know that Japan is now, for the first time ever, allowing in mass migration and most of it's coming from the Middle East, and they're already having issues with a spike in sexual crimes. You got the wrong news sources. If you don't know that Australia has actually recognised the problem, thought, fuck me. Every time they come here, the crime spikes. Let's put them on an island. Suddenly, they haven't got an immigration problem. If you don't know that, you got the wrong news sources. You know what I mean? You've got a bunch of Latin American countries going through economic booms right now. Some of them are collapsing. Crypto's hitting fucking all-time highs again. If you don't know that, you got the wrong news sources. MMA Anonymity is also good. Anyway, I need to bloody bugger off. Channel 5 is a YouTube channel, mate. Oh, is it now? Okay, Little Lou. I will check it out. I will check it out, Little Lou. Thanks again for the $2. You're so generous. Bodach is forcing us to find birds. I'm not forcing you to find birds. Bodach has a weekly Thursday evening quiz. Show up at 5 p.m. Oh, yes, I do. Let me just catch up. Then I'm going to catch up and chat. Then I'm going to bugger off. Channel 5 News, yes. S-Dogs on the MMA quiz would be banging it wood. The last quiz was good. I fucked up on the last quiz. I've realised something. I was I've done it. I've fixed it now, so it's fixed. But I had this massive delay. I was seeing their lips moving, but I wasn't hearing it, and it was almost a second. So every time like Ronin or Brutal or Fairy or someone was talking, I could see the lips moving. So I was having to watch their lips, trying to time when I talk, which meant I was then missing the last second of the... Oh, it was a fucking nightmare. I really fucked up. And I was rewatching it, and I was like, God damn, it's so awkward in places, and it's me. It's me. It's my fault. It's so awkward. Ronin was like getting into a flow, starting to cook, and then I didn't know because of the delay, and then I interrupt him, and it's like, fuck! It was about to cook. And I was like, fuck, without that delay, I'd have kept my fucking mouth shut. So yeah, fucked up in a few places watching the Ronin one back. I really fucking regret it. Handled the Guru raid way better though. I was grateful, thankful. I gave props to fucking Guru Musical, which is amazingly and well deserved. I let them know what I was doing. It's the quiz. I feel like I conducted myself with a little bit more class this time. The last time I was like, that's nice. Anyway, question 5. I remember the first Guru raid I got was when I watched the live chat back, there were people in the chat having a go at me. Saying, what the fuck, this dude's not even fucking excited. What the fuck's he doing? They couldn't comprehend it. It's like, hang on. You got a Guru raid and you just, what? I didn't, like the etiquette is to be like, you know, and of course I was grateful. I did tell people I was grateful and stuff on the night. I wasn't like completely fucking spasticated. It's just, it took me like a minute or so to react. And then I was like giving everyone their due props. But yeah, this time round, mate, I felt like I was bang on it. Letting everyone know what was happening. It was good. Showing gratitude. I thought, yes. That's how you do it. Because obviously when you get the raid, you're trying to like... You're trying to strike a balance, aren't you? Because you want to show your gratitude, but at the same time, it's like, right, they're here right now. And they disappear. They disappear so fucking quick. You see this spike in your raid come in, and the number just starts fucking tanking. Within like, after about 10, 15 seconds, the number just tanks. You got this tiny little window. Because at some point, you've got to like... You got to turn your back, haven't you? Like, yeah, all right, musical, all right, go. Yeah, oh, fucking hell, this is brilliant. Thank you. But yeah, you got like, right, listen, guys, listen. This is the quiz. Stick around. You got to start fucking pushing yourself, ain't you, in that? So yeah, I thought I did all right. To toot my own horn. Are you guys complaining about the Mexican Tom? Oh God, I don't know. I've got to fucking go. I keep fucking yapping. It's interactive and loads of fun. Yes, the quiz is great. It is interactive. You play along at home. There's a leaderboard. And when you win, we keep a track of those winners on the Discord and whatnot. Week show, crossover. It's Fight Week Show. No. It's that Fight Night Week Show crossover, MMA Anonymous, etc. I've really started doing a quiz show as well. Oh, they've started doing a quiz as well, have they? Have the quizzes started catching on? Am I supposed to crash out now and start fucking screaming at them because they've stolen my idea? Nah, of course there's a fucking quiz. Everyone can do a quiz. Yeah. Quizzes are great, mate. I'm not the first quiz in the world, obviously. There's a whole section on Twitch. There's a literal section for quizzes. And if you go on it, there's literally hundreds of channels doing quizzes right now. They're so common. It's not about the fucking quiz anyway. It's about the subject, the questions. Is that little kid really that much worse and annoying than Vinny or Douglas Memo? What, are you talking about Goose still? Yeah, Goose is, Goose is the worst of the worst. Vinny's weird. Vinny's just weird. He's not like a fucking, he's not, well, actually, I don't know. He pissed Musical off, didn't he? Because he was talking about his kid or something. No, Goose is weird. No, you're talking about a guy who was, right, let me just a quick reminder, just to remind you who Goose is. Goose wanted the gamer tag of a child to add on his Xbox or PlayStation or whatever it was, so he could play games with him. And when he was told, no, you're a grown man, I'm not giving you the gamer tag to my child so you can play online games with him, instead of him recognizing what an outrageously fucked up thing that was to request, to even think about, let alone request, he doubled down. He doubled down and started arguing with him. No, what the fuck? What do you take me for? All this fucking shit. Insisting this gamer tag. Let me play online games with your child. Yeah, Vinny's not that bad. Dougie Memo, maybe, I don't know anything about Dougie Memo. That, again, there's 2 people banned on my stream. There's only 2. One of them's Goose. One of them's Douglas Memo. It's nothing to do with me. It's nothing to do with me. It's not worth it. If they make peace, then whatever. If someone asks me to unban them, I'll do it. But like I said, I'm not going to undermine the mods, man. Like I said, I'm not one of these guys like Gilly who makes everyone a mod. My mods are mods for a reason. If they're fucking kicking you out or timing you out, there's probably a reason. And I'm probably going to agree with it. But anyway, I've got to fucking wrap up and leave. I'm sorry, I got to wrap up and leave. I got to go, guys. Is that little kid? Yeah. He's like less funny and interesting, Emo Mouse. And yeah, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thanks. Yes, Western. Cheers for stopping by. Peace out, my British brother Bernard. Peace out, Chris. Smoking. Adam P. When are we cooking again? I don't know. I'll join you, lad. Yeah, I need to get a Rush stream going. I'll be playing Rush at the weekend. Get a run. I'm gonna use my weeknights to do VODs and research, and I'm gonna play games at the weekend. So I'll be doing lots of Russian stuff at the weekend. Yes, thanks for the 2 there, Lou. Channel 5 is a YouTube channel. I'm feeling the motivation. I just gotta follow through now. Yeah, I'm exactly the same, Adam P. I'm motivated right now. I've been offered. My life has been shit, but silver lining is I've now been granted the gift of time. I have more of it, and I want to work on my channel. Just for the next few months at the very least, all my free time, I am pumping it into my channel. The weekends and my evenings where I would have otherwise been preoccupied, I don't want to do anything else for that time now other than just do videos, do research, work on my stream setup, get my audio good. Let's do it. Let's fucking get this fucking channel. Let's do it. Let's work on it. Let's do some actual VODs. I'm going to stop doing segments on stream trying to fucking clip it. I'm just going to fucking make VODs. I'm just going to make videos. I'm just going to make videos. Get the fucking videos made. And when I stream, I'm going to do... I was trying to make my stream and everything thing. That's the truth. I know, because I had this chat with Musical, I was being told off because I don't read chat properly. My biggest problem is I'm trying to make this into everything stream. It's like, right, I've got this little window of time where I can be live. And if I do this and get through this, I might be able to clip it and VOD it. I'm not going to think like that anymore. So yeah, going forward, I'm probably not going to be doing those streams where I'm online for like 6 hours again. Although I'm saying that at nearly 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm saying that at 2 o'clock in the morning after how long have I been streaming for? How long have I been streaming for? 3 hours. Okay, that's not too bad. I've been streaming for 3 hours. Okay, that's not too bad. I'm gonna try and wrap up 2 hours. That way I can focus on getting some members only stuff and getting some VODs made and getting my picks and stuff. So yeah. And I'll save the gaming streams for the weekend. No more chatting. I know, no more chatting. I've got to go. Most people don't even know what that is. Crazy to me. I know. One more time. Christian Chips, whoever that is, yes, please. Shut up, Weston. Why is JVD telling you to shut up? Or what, JVD? Oh, God. We got new beef unlocked. Weston, don't make JVD get loud. No. No. Don't make him get loud. Vinny burned his kid so he can get a lawsuit against his daycare for more dabs. Fair enough. Not my fucking problem. My kids are safe. I've tried. I mean, touch wood, they're fucking safe. I mean, they can wake up and get hit by a bus tomorrow. You just fucking kids, mate. They walk around with their headphone. They walk around with headphones on with their phone buried in the phone. It's like they walk around and experience this world via screens. And even when they're outside, they're literally cutting off two of their most key senses for survival. Their sight and hearing. Oh, God, it scares me, mate. Fucking kids. Once they're 18, you're good. Like, well, I've done my job. You got to 18 and you're alive, right? That's it. The rest of it, the rest of life, that's on you. That's on you. I got you to adulthood. You're alive. I did what I'm supposed to do as a parent. And that's it. The rest on you. You do obviously worry about your kids at every age, but there is once they just hit that adulthood, you think, shit, wow. They actually have to go and get a job or something like that. It's good. Obviously, you worry about them, but you know, when they're young, especially when they're teenagers and they're roaming around for the first time, getting buses, all that kind of, you get worried. I'm gonna hop off 1 hour later, yapping nons. All right, little Lou. Spent £2 just to fucking roast me. Yeah, I'm off anyway. I'm off. Vinny, not that bad. No, because I'm on the fuck. I've got told. I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be showing my gratitude. And plus, I don't care if it's gifted or otherwise. If you're green, you're getting red before I go to bed. Once he gets arrested again for something even more heinous, I'm not sure. Win mods, what's up? Anyway, what's up, Cross? Is Cross here? I didn't see Cross here. Is Cross here? I didn't see Cross. Oh, he is Cross. Yo, what's good? What's up, Crossover? I'm just about to head off. I was just saying Crossover. Oh, Cross, as you're otherwise known as. Yeah, I'm offering you an open invite to the MMA quiz, which is in like a week or so. I'll reach out to you properly in the next few days if you're still here. Look out on your Instagram DMs or whatever. I'm going to try and reach out to you. I'd love to have you on the quiz. And I'm going to try and see if Orange Cat's available this time. You'll probably be able to get brutally honest on there as well. And we'll seek out a fourth. Later, Bodach, Cheddar, later. Yeah, but I'm off now. It's very late here. It's nearly 2 o'clock in the morning. Bodach, there's an MMA only trivia quiz on Thursdays before pay-per-view events. Yes, Lane. Sign in via browser. Double tap on multiple choice answers. It's highly competitive between all chat and top of the fun. Yeah. And nobody's sweeped it yet. It's 20 it's 20 multiple choice questions. No one's sweeped it yet. I'm scared of someone sweeping it. If it starts getting sweeped too often, I'm gonna have to fucking start working on it. Oh, Orange Cat would be cool to get. I hope he can make it. But anyway, guys, I am gonna leave. Thank you for stopping by and keeping me company on this late Tuesday evening. I might be on tomorrow. I know I just said, well, I'll save that game in for the weekend, but I'm still locking down my schedule. No, I probably won't be. No, I probably won't be. I'm going to stick to my schedule. Sorry, the gaming streams are... I just need to put the gaming streams on the back shelf for a little bit, that's all. I want to do like proper gaming reviews and stuff. So when I'm gaming, I prefer to be offline recording them. Then I got all that footage, and it can just be me talking. I can get the B-roll going for game reviews and stuff. I'm gonna start doing game reviews. That's why I'm playing the games. So yeah, if I'm gonna be doing games online, it will be at the weekend. If I am online out of hours, it will be members only doing research and stuff. But yeah, so you'll see me on Thursday, where we'll have a general knowledge quiz followed by my AI picks. For those of you in green, my members, you'll look out for the community post. You'll see the members only post there. You'll get my picks a day early. And if you are interested in anything like the moon landings and whatnot, or any of the other subjects I'm going to be covering, and you catch me online as a member doing the research, yeah, if you've got links and stuff, that's a great time to spam them at me. I can scan over them, look through them. Once I've got the research collected, I'll then go offline, piece it all together, script it, record it, edit it, and actually start getting some proper VODs out there. But yeah, please like and subscribe and all that good stuff. I will see you on Thursday. Thank you, S-Dogs, again, for the raid. One final thing before I go. Just want to point out, Super Chats, Little Lou, thank you for the $5. And then again for the $2. Then again for the $2. And again for the $2. And again for the $2. You're very generous. Thank you, Tim, for $2. Paradox, thank you for the $1. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. Just know that the money that you send me goes straight back into the channel. In this instance, you're going to be paying for my AI tools subscriptions that let me clip up the stream to keep the shorts pipeline going. I really appreciate that. The shorts are really working for me. It's helping me. It's helping the channel fucking grow. It's keeping it active. So yeah. Anyway, thanks again for everyone who's subscribed. And thanks for the gifted subs. Thanks for the super chats. I'll see you later. Ciao.